Welcome back, folks. Hey, what's up, Ape God? How you doing? Glad you could join. Just kind of getting set up there. I should be getting this party started here any minute. Any suggestions on where you want to see me go today? I honestly can't even remember where we left off. That's right. We got to Hateno. Yeah, I'm going to get the Sheikah Slate taken care of. And I think I was talking about hitting that major test of strength. Maybe getting our climbing gear, because we're pretty close to that. And then from there, I honestly don't know. The world is kind of our oyster. I really need to get over to Hateno Village, get that whole deal done. So yeah. Again, I'm open to suggestions. So it looks like the stream... Hateno. Good to know. I honestly didn't know how to pronounce it. And I am notorious for saying the wrong name. Either the wrong name, or if I get the name right, then I usually say the name wrong. So, Hateno. I never would have guessed. Sweet. Alright guys, it looks like the stream is all fired up. It looks like all my memory stuff has figured itself out. So yeah, let's get this party started. I'll do my intro here in just a moment. And my daughter told me I needed like new background stuff. So, you know, to a single guy living alone, that translates to different blanket. But I know what she means. Like I need to have cool posters up in the background, you know, something fun to look at. And I get exactly where she's coming from. I love her. Alright, folks, it is 8:30. Actually, a little bit past that. Before I actually do my intro and get started here... Alright, folks. Let's get this party started. Welcome back, folks. It is another fun-filled day of Master Mode adventuring. And guys, we are at Hateno Village. Tons and tons of stuff to do here. There's lots of quests. In fact, if I have 10 crickets in my inventory, which I'm not so sure I do. But if I have 10 crickets, I can get myself a quick... I do not. Silver Rupee here. In addition to just, you know, other free goods and loot. But the main reason I'm really at Hateno is to take care of the Sheikah Slate. So, you know, all this other stuff is kind of secondary right now. I guess what I'll do is just kind of focus on the Sheikah Slate. Hey, Sunny family, good to see you. Oh, wow, Ape God. So, yeah, you must be, what was that, European time zone? No, that's more like 12 hours. That's not European anymore. I'm not quite sure what time zone that would be. I'm a bit geographically challenged. Alright, so, you know, speaking of just other stuff, yeah, so the focus will be on the Sheikah Slate and then the climbing gear. I'd really like to get that climbing gear. It just makes life so much easier. Speeds things up especially, like when you're trying to get around the climbable stuff. And I just realized the TV's probably a little bit too high there. Don't want you guys getting that echo feedback. Oh, PM. Okay, I was like, wait, what is that? I think that's like in the middle of the ocean somewhere. Alright. Yeah, so the crickets, there's a quest here, but he's not out here because it's nighttime, I guess. I'll come back to that. For now, I just kind of want to get to the tech lab. And to do that, we need the blue flame, guys. So the blue flame... I just lost a cricket there. The blue flame, it's not raining in my game right now, so we need to take advantage of that fact and just get her done. Now, I'm not sure I have anything wooden in my inventory. That's going to be a problem. I was not thinking ahead. You've got to have a torch or just some wooden weapon you're willing to let take damage. I guess for me, it's going to be a Dragon Bone Moblin Club right now, which isn't ideal. But, got to get that blue flame, so... that's the way I'm going to go. Just to get that nighttime speed up, go ahead and do that. So there's a specific route I like to run for the blue flame, just to kind of make it easier for me anyway. When I go up the other way, I kind of get, you know, tripped up a lot, and Link seems to lose his footing, and the flame goes out. Super frustrating. So I actually like to use bow and arrow for what I can. And then from there, you know, I'll use that Dragonbone Moblin Club to do the rest. Now, the arrow doesn't last forever. It kind of burns itself up pretty quick. Oh, nuts, I missed. So, you know, you can't hold it out there for long, but it's usually long enough. You can, you know, get done when you need to here. I just aimed a little bit too low on that lantern. Maybe I can get a little bit closer to it, as a matter of fact. There it is. Then I can actually probably long distance bow that other one. There it is. See, I like to go up and around this way. Again, just, you know, it feels like Link has better footing, with one exception. This little incline right here. Hey, Jordan Bellamy. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm glad you made it. Yeah, I know it's late. Yeah. So thanks for making it. Alright, so getting back to my blue flame here. So this is one of the spots I think I do need to use... I don't know. Let's see. No, I could have aimed a little higher and maybe tried. Or maybe not walked so far away, but it's like you have to walk far enough away. Oh, it's raining. Nuts. That is a party spoiler right there. So you can't do anything with blue flames. You can't cheat with arrows or nothing. You just got to wait the storm out. And you know, actually, it took me a little while to get here. If I really want, I could probably back up a save. I don't know, it'd be cutting awful close. You know, I probably still wouldn't make it all the way up there before the rainstorm hit. So while I'm waiting the storm out, I might as well just go ahead and show you guys some other loot spots here. See if I can get my crickets. That'd be nice. Then I could do the whole, you know, side quest there with the crickets. But I know for sure we can do a dog right now. So just like any other stable dog. Hey, Dee Dee, good to see you again. And Arya, what's up? Yeah, you're right. There is a torch over there. I always forget about that torch. And then I wouldn't have to trash my Dragonbone Moblin Club, so I might go back for that. In fact, I think I got a spare inventory spot anyway, so win-win. Alright, go ahead and get my dog fed here. Something to do while we're waiting. I need to pay more attention to, you know, farming the meat and stuff when I'm out and about. Alright, so once we get our dog fed... Now, there's 2 dogs here. I can never remember which dog it is, but... I think I got the right one here because he's leading us over this direction, which is where we will find our chest. I want to say there's a Korok seed in a tree right here. If it's not this tree, it's the one out there over the water. I'll check it anyway because I actually think there's more than one tree. Look at me trying to use the tool and sneeze. Gets me every time I switch back over to this game. So yeah, that torch, I'll probably go back for it again because I really don't want to trash the club if I don't have to. Normally I'm just too impatient to, you know, get myself a wooden anything. So I just use whatever I happen to have, which usually means I'm burning up Dragonbone Moblin clubs. And kind of surprising that this tree is actually not sheltering me from the rain. See if I can make this climb in the rain. I don't know if I've got the stam to cover that, but I'm going to try anyway. Be a great opportunity for a rocket shield. But this, but this is not that game. Alright, we made it. Whoop. Indeed, Sonny. Yep, that's a tricky one. And honestly, I ran into that first playthrough. I fed the dog that I saw, which was the wrong dog. Didn't do anything. I was like, okay, you know, it was a good try. And then I don't know what made me realize there was another dog there at some point. And I was like, oh, well, wait, you know, well, the first one didn't work out. Let's try this one, whatever. I didn't expect anything to actually happen. And then it did. It was like, ho, 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 Easter egg. Pretty freaking cool. One of the best things I liked about this video game, BOTW, was that discovery, that sense of, wow, you just found something awesome. TOTK, yeah, there's some things like that, but there's a lot more of that to be had here in BOTW, for sure. Okay, normally I see a ton of crickets just bouncing around all over the place here. I literally walked right into one I didn't see. So yeah, in this grass, you might just want to spam your pickup button in the off chance you happen to walk right into one and didn't see it like me. And high-tail lizards too, by the way. Those are definitely around. So I need 2 more crickets. Just let one get away there. I have a bad habit of super speeding around because I get impatient. Alright, but I will go back for that torch. That might give me another opportunity here to get a cricket. Or, you know, preferably 2 crickets. Oh, there goes a frog. I got lots of frogs in this little pond. And fish. I have not gotten an armored carp yet? I am slacking. Indeed, Dee, indeed. I don't remember what that was all about. Oh, that's right. I normally don't bother with activating the side quests. In fact, I don't even think I showed that in my first playthrough. But yeah, if you do want to activate the actual quest, and I might have even mentioned what you had to do, I just didn't go out of my way to do it. You can actually do that without having to talk to him. If you just go over there and go through the motions, it'll clear itself. So yeah, when I saw that quest marker up, I was like, wait, what is that? What does that do? Totally had forgotten. That doesn't do anything. If I only had my 2 more crickets, I could do that for you guys. Sadly, I do not. Is this where the torch is? I can't remember. I remember there was a free torch in town here somewhere. I must not be in the right spot, though, because I am not seeing it. Oh, there's Mr. Cricket Guy, by the way. Yeah, they do eat the apples. In fact, there's one shrine you have to feed them. There's one stable you have to feed them the apples because it's snowy up there. So when you throw the meat down on the floor, it just freezes like instantly, and then you can't, you know, do what you need to for the dog. He doesn't eat the frozen meat. But I like the meat just because the apples tend to roll around, and it seems to me like it's harder to get the dog to just eat the things. With the meat, you know, it plants itself usually right there wherever you drop it. So I just use it to speed time up a little bit is all. I'm not finding this torch, guys. What's up, Brad? Been in the attic. Uh-oh. That is not a good day during the summer. Yeah, DD, I don't know. Maybe it is the spoon. I just remember I had a free thing that caught on fire over here. I could have sworn it was a torch, though. It's really starting to bug me a little bit. I don't know. You know, my memory isn't perfect. You know, I'm going to raise my hand and say it. I was just talking to some folks in comments about this, like how I've said some things here in Master Mode so far that I didn't quite get right. So I just got it in my memory wrong. Like, I could have sworn, and I would have bet money, and I would have lost $5 on this bet, but I could have swore I picked up a chested a chested Mighty Lynel bow out of a balloon enemy chest here in Master Mode. That was bumped. And then I went to this one of the two spots, both of the two spots actually, that I thought, you know, said chest would be. And neither one of them held that Mighty Lynel bow on one of those balloon enemies for Master Mode. So I don't know, guys. You know, either in my mind I thought that was the right location, or one of those two were, and I got that wrong. Or maybe I'm just, you know, wrong altogether on the whole Lynel bow being in a chest. But again, if I was a betting man, I would have definitely dropped money on that bet. So I don't know, you know, knowing me, I probably just have the location wrong. Hopefully we find it. But if we don't, I just wanted to kind of throw that out there in advance. Apologies in advance if I'm completely off on that. Alright, so enough about that. I do have my 10 crickets now, but I want to take advantage of the fact that it's not raining and get ourselves done with this blue flame, because that is a real nuisance. And it seems to rain here a lot, so yeah. Is it at the tech center? Okay. Yeah, for the life of me, I was just struggling with that there. But we'll go ahead and use the spoon. Now we're cooking with grease. So when I said, you know, Link can get tripped up here with his footwork, yeah, this is one of those spots. I usually make it okay, but every now and again he'll kind of slip up a little bit. And I always like to put away and re-flame the weapon, whatever you're using. It seems to help a little bit with how long the thing lasts. I don't know why. But I usually make it with whatever I'm using in one go here. It doesn't burn up, it doesn't break. Whereas if I just try to do it straight up and, you know, make it all the way through without ever putting the thing away, then I usually see it either disintegrate, break, or whatever. And I'll usually eat a speed meal here, you know, just because I find this tedious. I just don't think I have a ton of speed meals cooked up right now because I haven't been doing my farming like I should have been. So for now, I'll just go ahead and, you know, roughneck it. And yeah, it probably takes a few extra seconds, but that's okay. So guys, I am wearing my Zelda t-shirt again. I know, I need new clothes. Like, I've only got a couple of video gaming related t-shirts. And I'd like to have more variety in that department. Alright, so this next one is a bit of a hike. This is usually where I end up getting rained on, because you know, it takes a long time to get to that next torch. And then right before I get there, it starts raining. Then you gotta wait the rain out, which is fun. And then, you know, when it finally stops raining, then you get to make this big long walk all over again from that last torch. Fun times to be had, for sure. Alright, our soup ladle did the job. Once I get this thing lit, I am going to drop a hard save because I really want to do this glitch and see if I can make it work. But I think in order to make it work, and I can't remember what the order is now, you either have to go sell this stuff now, or maybe that comes after I actually do the Sheikah slate part, but before I start doing the picture stuff, I honestly can't remember. I think you have to activate the camera first. But either way, I am going to drop a hard save. Just in case I boo-boo here. Oh yeah, and there's Korok Seed. Let's go ahead and get that before I get too into everything else. Actually, no, stand by. We'll go up there. That's what I like to use as a fly-down point to that major test of strength. And I'll get the seed while I'm up there. Alright guys, can't skip this stuff. I know, just bear with me while I punch through here. That was one of my bigger pet peeves in BOTW. It didn't bother me so much on my first few playthroughs, but you know, when I was grinding on the game, playthrough after playthrough, then it got tedious. Watching the whole, you know, blue thing, you know, with the eye drop falling down, you can't skip that. Happens at every tower, happens here, just, yeah. I'm just sitting here spamming the button the whole time, trying to make it go away. Thanks, Brady. I honestly couldn't remember for the life of me. But I've had a lot of folks comment since then saying they did it exactly the same way I did, but they couldn't get the glitch to work. So, I don't know if it had something else to do with something else in the gameplay, leading up to Hateno. I don't know, maybe if I did something else in Hateno that might have, had something to do with it. The only thing I ever thought that triggered it was, the selling of the items at the store here before you got the picture store thing. But again, I honestly couldn't for the life of me figure out why some folks couldn't get that to work, because it's always worked for me. One bomb? That's pretty cool. I'm not real savvy on the glitch stuff. I know there's a lot of people making a lot of different videos on exploits. I kind of lost the game there after I did my walkthrough, so I never did become savvy on all that. Wait, what am I doing? That's right, you gotta talk to her again. Oh. See, I'm not paying attention, guys. Textbook me here. Okay, make sure you get that red quest marker so it's a good picture. Okay, now we gotta show her the picture. Okay, go ahead and show her said picture. See, I've got a lot of Sheikah stuff here to do. I know I've got the materials for all this, so I'm just going to kind of, plow through as quick as I can. Here it is. Same cutscene number, 7,852, give or take, that I've watched this and not been able to skip it. It's okay. Oh, and I went ahead and made the decision tonight, preemptively, that if I die, because I'm going to be getting into some combat today, it's going to be a spinach night for death and or loss of fairy. So, yeah, I might be eating healthy again tonight. We're going to have to see. But honestly, I am starting to shake the rust off here in the combat, and the boss enemies. God, it had been so long since I played it. I just assumed I could pick it right back up and get right back into it. But wow, there was kind of like a learning curve there all over again. I had to remember everything and kind of relearn all the steps and all the attack patterns and all the little tricks that I used to use. You don't realize it, but 6 years is a good chunk of time. Catching up on comments here. Yeah, so ApeGod, that glitch, where did you find that? Like, is there a tutorial or a video that's out there from a creator? I usually try to, credit folks for their work when they find this stuff out. So if you do know, like, where that came from, it'd be awesome if you could let us know that for sure. I've heard Top 100, Zelda 100, has a lot of glitch-type videos out. BOTW related. Okay, last but not least, stasis. Interesting. So you're saying I have to pull an arrow. So basically, like, I have to be in the ready fire position when I save? So, like, I would have to be like this and then save the game? If I'm reading that right. Alright, so from here, guys, before I get involved with the picture side of stuff, I'm going to beeline it. Now we have 2 travel gates, Ancient Tech Lab, and the store. And actually, I don't know if I have... 50 of anything I can sell. I need to look at my inventory here. It's got to come from the materials section, though, so selling anything else from any other area won't work. It's got to be right out of the materials. And I usually do apples. Yeah, I got plenty of apples, so we're going to do apples. Amber, you know, if you want more rupees for selling. Usually when I get here, you know, I've already gone around the Great Plateau and just done a lot of looting runs, you know, specifically for gemstones. So I usually have a good amount of amber by the time I come to Hateno. I just don't think I've, you know, been on those looting sprees here in Master Mode. I've been more focused on fun, shiny stuff. Karak! Yeah, I know. I'm bypassing. I totally got myself turned around here. Where am I? There we go. Alright, and I don't know if it has to be this store. I just know this is always the store I've used in the past, and I've always gotten it to work. So let's go ahead and sell. We'll do a total of 50 apples. Alright, so nothing else. It's got to be the last thing you sold that totals 50. And the number might be a little lower than that. You know, it might be like 45 or something. I'm not sure exactly what the number is. I just know 50 will do the job. Go ahead and warp back up top side. Alright, so now what kind of guardians? You talking about the spider guardians, the ones with like 8 legs? I don't know what else to call those, spider guardians. Or are you talking about like a shrine guardian? I'm assuming you probably mean the spider guardians out in the fields and stuff. Oh, thanks, Arya. Any store. Okay. Roger that. Alright. Yeah, because spider guardians, you know, if you do the shrine ones, there's very few shrines that have several guardians in them, especially the Test of Strengths. Alright, so I did my selling. Now I think I need to go talk to him. Yep. There's actually a couple of pictures I want from back here. Just, you know, in case you guys need to do some farming for your boots and your climbing gear. Might as well get the picture now. It'll make searching these things so much easier when the time comes. Especially like in the rainforest. Okay, now I should have enough sunshrooms in my inventory already to clear this quest. It looks like I do. But if you don't, there's a whole bunch in the forest, like right next to me. So that's kind of what they're trying to get you to do, is just teach you how to use that sensor. Okay, we got our picture. Nice, nice. Assuming you got at least 3 sunshrooms in your inventory, you can go ahead and clear the quest. If not, just go down to the forest and get the 3 you need. And there we go. I'll talk to him one more time, I think. And I think this is where we should be able to get them all unlocked. Been a while, guys. I don't know if there's another step here or not. We're about to find out here in a second. So, Ape God, do you happen to know, like, who the grandfather was that discovered that bomb glitch, just out of curiosity? So we can properly credit the creator? Like, if there's a video out there, I'd definitely like folks to be able to you know, research that. Maybe drop by, give them a view and a like or something. Alright, guys, so that did it. That unlocked all my photos. Yeah, honestly, for those of you out there that didn't work, I honestly don't know what would have, you know, prevented that from working. I've never ran into that problem personally. The only thing I can think of is maybe, you know, this quest had already been triggered. You know, talking to a man bun over here. Well, I'm wearing a man bun too, so I'm not judging. Bigger man bun and chopsticks. But that's the only thing I can think of is possibly maybe talking to him, you know, and you didn't already sell 50 things. Or maybe you sold 50 things and then you were like, oh, I can sell a couple of rubies too while I'm at it. And then that would have reset the 50 number to 2. You know, that could also, you know, possibly cause the glitch not to work. Alright, and there's that torch. Alright guys, so I got my Sheikah slate together. I think from here it's party time. Let's go get our... let's test the strength out of the way. Oh wow, good on ya, 8God. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, it's so funny, like this picture glitch, you know? I'm just doing a random playthrough one day, and it happened. I was like, well, why did I get all the pictures? So I just assumed, like, it was gonna always do that. And the next time I played the game, it didn't do that. I was like, whoa, time out. Why did it do it one time and not another? So I went back to that save file, and I was really just pulling my hair out, trying to figure out what in the heck did I do? So, you know, I reloaded a save, and I just kept replaying it until I could duplicate that picture thing. Nothing ever worked. Anyway, I just kind of got fed up with it, you know, just decided to ignore it. And I went over to sell some things at the goods store. And then, you know, just doing my normal gameplay, I came back over here, did the Sheikah slate, did, you know, the pictures, and then there they all were again. I was like, oh, wait a minute, it has something to do with the store, because that was literally the only thing I had done since reloading that save different from other, you know, reloads. And, yeah, wouldn't you know it, I went in there and sold a bunch of stuff and came back here, and there it was. But then I sold lesser stuff, because then I was like, oh my god, you know, I'm onto this, I got this now. But, like, what's the number? How much of what do you have to sell? So then I went in there, kind of started experimenting with the different numbers of selling different items, and kind of came up with that 50 number is a good, solid way to get that done. Alright, guys, I'm going to fly right over all sorts of good stuff here. Honestly, the one thing I do kind of want to stop and get is going to be a gold rupee, just because it's a significant amount of rupees. And then from there, I'll probably just go ahead and ice block my way out to the shrine. But that's ultimately where we're going out there. And there's actually some loot along the way, so win-win. Maybe not a ton of good stuff, but worthwhile enough, you know, to go ahead and make the effort to find the chests. Okay, now there's a quest related with this. You don't necessarily have to trigger it. You can actually just go ahead and go out to where the chest is. Scoop that up. And if memory serves, it's on this little chunk of land right here. Ouch. I guess I've misjudged what fall damage is here. So I'm playing that Lego Fortnite expert mode. That is no joke. Alright, where is this chest? I am tripping. There we go. So yeah, definitely a significant chest here. Alright. So now I like to use my yellow rune because it seems to light these things up better and at a better range. And since I don't have all these chests memorized anymore, I'm going to have to rely on that to try to figure out what's what. Oh, and I do want a picture of one. I kind of forgot about that. I've got my Sheikah slate upgraded now. So yeah, that's a thing, you know. Take a picture, search them, make sure you're not forgetting one for one. But it also kind of leads you straight to the next one, even if it's out to the side a little ways. In fact, I'm pretty confident I'm already missing a chest right now just because it's not lighting up with the rune. Oh well. Honestly, if I am, it's probably just like a knight's broadsword or something. It's not the end of the world. There might be a gemstone or two out here. I'm not really sure anymore. Yeah, it's not lighting them up. Okay. There's one right there. Okay, I know there's more than that off to the sides again. Oh, there's one right up to the side there, so I'll go after him first. So worst case scenario, I probably only miss like one chest. Normally what I'll do is I'll take a picture of that very first one I got where that gold rupee was, and then immediately, you know, go right to the searching them. That way, you know, like I said, if I'm spacing or just shiny rocking the area, that kind of reminds me, oh yeah, there's still a chest here I need to go scoop up. Okay, now before I even open this one... Not a bad deal. Wrong button. Okay, go to the condominium. Target with sensor. Yes, please. Okay, it's probably highlighting that other one I've already seen. Yeah. Oh, wait. I cannot... ice block from that ice block because that was my first one. That'll just pop underneath me. That's super annoying. Yeah, Sonny, that stasis. I talk about that all the time. If nothing else, just use it for searching stuff. Like, you know, I call that my search it rune. And normally I see a bunch of prongies out here. They're just not popping out at me right now. I saw a couple of armored, but I want the mighty. And again, you know, you can take a picture of those too, I suppose. They usually spawn in groups or batches. You know, 2 to 3. So, you know, if that Sheikah Sate starts pinging, you know it's not a waste of a swim. You'll get at least 2 or 3 over there. Okay, nice broadsword. I probably don't really want it, but... probably better than a soup ladle. Ladle, 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 they made it out of clay, or something. Okay, I've got another one pinging here. Looks like it's heading toward the shrine. Stronger signal is going to my right. That way. Whoop. The cool thing too is if you overshoot it, the thing will stop beeping pretty quick, so you're right on top of it. I love the search ability. Like, I honestly would have been completely lost in this game had it not been for that capability right there. Alright. Should be able to scoop that up. Really excited about this Guardian fight, guys. Like, I am ready. I'm ready to get my Guardian weapons, you know, going. Which means I'm going to have to make an effort to increase more inventory here. Which means, you know, Korok seed hunting, which I keep putting off. Lake Hylia has a lot of good, you know, condensed Korok seed farming. Haven't gotten one of those yet either. Good to know. Okay, that one, yeah, that'll be later. Totally missed my jump on that one. Oh, these things. Make sure you keep at least one of these in your inventory. There's a side quest you need for a cooking recipe or something, and, you know, she wants one of those. And I used to have a bad habit of cooking with them, you know, and then I'd never have any, and then I'd get to Lure Ellen Village, and I'd be like, oh yeah, didn't bring the shells. The good thing is there's a couple right there in town, but, you know, again, I usually end up cooking with them before I remember the quest. I say it all the time, it is fun being me. Alright, I'm going to activate this travel gate just real quick like here. And then we're going to go off on a little mini tangent for some lootables. And see if we can do this without getting involved with this Lizzle here. He has nothing for me. Alright guys, hope everybody's having a good Saturday night. So I've been pretty adamant about doing this on the weekends, and guys, that's kind of a two-part reason. You know, the Master Mode lives, it was kind of an, come on, Link. It was kind of an experiment. And, let's see if I can get Link to behave here. There we go. And I really just didn't know, you know, if I was going to stick to it, what the schedule was going to look like, anything, you know. I don't know. In you know, getting back to the TOTK lives or whatever else I'm going to do throughout the week, I'm normally pretty busy during the week. The week is when I'm doing my recording, editing processes. But something I really didn't consider was when I'm doing the lives, I don't have to edit that. I don't have to record that. I don't have to upload that. You know, that doesn't have to process. I don't have to type. I kind of still have to type some stuff into YouTube on the back end and maybe chapter it out. And that takes time, yeah. But, you know, the fact that I'm doing it live and that upload process is already done, that cuts a huge amount of time off all of that. So in other words, what I'm saying is if I start, you know, switching to more and more lives, that's going to give me time back during the week to where, you know, I could probably start doing some lives at a more decent hour. So, you know, I know, you know, midnight on a Monday night, you know, when everybody has to work on Tuesday morning is probably a no-go for most folks. But, you know, if I can get some noon, 1 o'clock stuff going, my time, so, you know, that would still catch the European time zones in the evenings. You know, because I'm getting all this time back by going more lives. Yeah, you know, we could probably start doing some live stuff during the week. Maybe some more, you know, maybe I could rearrange some of the Master Mode stuff. Like the Saturday night one in particular, when it's just too late for a lot of folks. Or, you know, just a bad time for the European time zone. Because what is it right now? It is 9 o'clock. It's 4 in the morning in Europe. That's terrible. I'm not waking up at 4 in the morning to watch nobody's stream. Matter of fact, when I was living over there for a while, everybody wanted to wake up at like 2 in the morning and watch a football game. I was like, nope, sorry, not doing that. You guys have fun with your alarm clocks and with all that joy, because that's just not who I am. I mean, I'm already not a morning person, but then to ask me to wake up like at a ridiculous hour, that just ruins my whole day. So anyway, yeah, like I said, you know, the Saturday night thing might become a Saturday daytime kind of thing. And that doesn't bother me in regards to the Sabbath because I'm not working right now. I'm just playing video games with you guys, you know. It's rest, it's relaxation, it's fun time. So, again, you know, just the live thing gives me a lot of time back during the week, and I'm very seriously considering doing some live stuff, you know, midday-ish for me on my end. But I definitely like to hear y'all's thoughts on that. You know, feel free to post a comment later on, you know, after the live or whatever, on the upload of the recording. The more feedback I get, the better. And honestly, guys, I don't know unless you speak up, so trust me, I take your comments seriously. You know, if you take the time to post it, I'm going to take the time to read it and take it serious. Ah, nuts! Come on, Link, I'm in a hurry here. I want to go kill something. Alright. That should be the last chest within quick reach here. It is not the last chest within quick reach here. What is it picking up now? No, I think that's more behind the shrine. That's more heading out toward Eventide. Yeah, we're going to not do that because that's a ways out there. And honestly, I mean, yes and no. There's a lot of good loot out there. So just, you know, to show you guys on the map here what I'm talking about, all of these little lit up spots on the map, go there, check the loot. Gold rupees, whatever's out there, it's valuable. So all 3 of those have something worthwhile at. So just, you know, and there might even be another chest or 2 on the way. So yeah, you know, keep that slate running. Scoop up your goods. For right now, I just kind of want to get in here and get this kill done. And I'm not really sure. Well, I'm going to start with that, and then I'll probably finish up with that just because it's a trash weapon. Yeah, but that's going to break pretty quick here. Good thing is... I can eat an attack power meal, and that'll get him dead just a little bit quicker. Alright, but we'll do that once we get inside. I haven't had to eat spinach yet, but that might change here in just a moment. And my left leg keeps going numb. I need a new couch like it's nobody's business, and I think it's part of that, like my circulation or something gets cut off there. Oh, I just did that. So you know what I'm going to do? Well, it's probably already too late. Wrong buttons. Alright guys, so arm up, suit up, and eat up. Drop that save. It's part of the process here. But yeah, arm up, suit up, and eat up. So I'm going to eat my attack power meal all the way. And I'll probably go out and do some other killing so it's not a complete waste of a meal. I've already got some extra hearts running, so I'm good there. The stam, I should be okay on stam, but just in case, I've got that in the back. And then... shield, good to go. Bow, I always like my savage bows. Shock arrows. And even if you don't have a savage bow, it's okay. It just does extra damage while you're trying to stun him. That's really what I use the bow for in these fights. Just to get him stunned. But again, that just throws more damage his way in the process. And then, of course, Guardian Weapon. So basically, all this stuff is stacking. Guardian Weapon, 50% bump. Attack Power Meal, 50% bump. If I had the Ancient Proficiency, it would be even better, but I just don't yet. But yeah, this is just going to have to be good enough for now. Alright guys, without any further ado, let's party. I could probably put on a different super suit, but it's whatever. Shock Trap! Hold on, I gotta concentrate. Yeah, the Shock Trap, I know. I'm probably going to demonstrate that with a lower grade enemy, though. For right now, I'm just going to kind of do this my normal... Uh-oh, yeah. I screwed that up. Spinach! Alright. I had a feeling I was going to fumble this fight because it's been so long, so this is where I like the shock arrows. Again, just for that stun. A little extra damage there. But there's a sweet spot right behind his back here. And you can dodge all of his shots. Battle Axe. As long as you're right behind him here, you can just stand back there. You can do that all day long. It's pretty awesome. Okay, now this is where I'm going to bring out a shock weapon. Uh-oh. Guys, I'm messing this up. That's 2 spinach mouthfuls. I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to demonstrate. It's just not working out. Okay, so yeah. That was what I was trying to whip out there. Just not paying attention. But again, behind him, you're going to dodge all his attacks anyway. No matter what weapon he goes to reach for, whether it be the axe, whether it be a spear, whether it be, you know, a sword, that sweet spot is right behind him. Now, I might be at end of life here. And if we're at end of life, normally what I like to do is just go in there and finish him off. But I also kind of want to show you my timed run and dodge. And I know it's master mode. He's going to recharge here for a second. It's okay. Okay, so as long as you're at an angle and running at a direction, you're good. You can dodge every single one of those. Now, unfortunately, you can't stun him anymore here. And I'm going to take a blast here, which means another mouthful of spinach. Wham! There it is. That's okay. I'm eating healthy tonight. Part of my strategy is I know I have fairies, so like I can absorb the hits. It's okay. And, you know, as a backup, I could probably use a bone weapon here. Oh yeah, what I was saying about, you know, you can't shock him anymore. When he's in this attack mode, nothing will stun him anymore. He's just gonna, you know, keep firing. So yeah, you know, I probably could have put my bone suit on there. Done that a little bit differently. In fact, I might reload save and, you know, stop talking and pay a little more attention to the fight. Especially for tutorial purposes. And maybe I'll try that shock trap. So, you're going to have to remind me now that shock trap. That was, there was a reload save involved. I think. There was a metal weapon involved. Honestly, can't remember. Right now, I'm just going to go ahead and rerun the fight like the way I should. Pay a little more attention. So I think I'm up to 3 spinach mouthfuls. Matter of fact, I might, just go ahead and start chomping on that now. Be right back. I need to fill my my mouth with delicious food here. Alright, here comes lean cuisine. And I went to the store specifically for this today. I knew I would be eating spinach tonight, so yeah, this is proper planning here. Wow. That is really horribly tasting spinach today. There's no kale or anything in this. This is straight up field spinach. The stuff wabbits eat. There it is. Actually, yeah. We'll use lower grade bow just to show you guys. Okay, final jack, guys. Just go in there and finish it. Mmm. I'm going to be chewing on this for a hot minute. All right. And I'm going to state the obvious. Just to show you how effective the spinach really is. Notice how, good I did that fight there with a mouthful of spinach going. It's kind of like that little reminder. Don't die, because you don't want more of this. So yeah, if you guys want to do better in your gameplay, eat spinach. That's right, Dee Dee, thanks. Did I miss Brad saying goodbye? Oh, sorry, Brad, if I missed you, man. I didn't see the comment until just now. A lot happened there in a very short period of time. Sorry, folks. Alright. Hopefully you're not passed out in the attic. Nice. Yes, I need to answer your question. So that's a hidden multiplier there. The game doesn't really tell you about. Any Guardian weapon, no attack power meal, no super suit, just straight up using that weapon against a very specific enemy type does that 50% attack power boost. So that 60 is really only 60 if I'm fighting any other enemy. If I'm fighting a Guardian with that weapon, that becomes 90. And then, the Ancient Proficiency only stacks on top of that. And then the attack power meal also stacks on top of that. That's why I always try to match Guardian weapons to Guardian enemy. And that also counts for Final Ganon fight, by the way. The Ganon, whatever they call that calamity thing, he's considered a Guardian enemy, so that 50% multiplier also counts for using the Guardian weapons. And guys, that's why I don't use the Master Sword. You know, I get asked that question all the time in this game in chat and comments and stuff. That's it, because there's better weapons. Like, how could they do us dirty like that and make the Master Sword not the best weapon? Especially for the final fight. Like, hello, Zelda, anyone? I think the guy that knew that got fired along the way, and the new guy didn't know that or something. I don't know what happened there, but anyway. So yeah, I'm going to show that shock trap. In fact, I can't go into the same shrine and show it, but I can go into other shrines and show that. I've got other tests of strengths unlocked. So I'm going to do that right now, as a matter of fact. I just wanted to see if there's any other... Okay, I'm going to do that another time. I'm in kill mode right now. So I'm going to go to a milder one just to, you know, demonstrate. Because I have a bad habit. When I'm talking and trying to show something, you know, my mind is on a different space. So, you know, I'm just not paying attention to my fight. As you guys saw, you know, the whole reason I'm eating 3 mouthfuls of spinach here. Speaking of. Ah, Brad's still trucking along. Well, if you lose the fight, buddy, we get it. I'm suffering with you. That's true, God. Yeah, the ice multiplier. Yep, good call. Excuse me. Anything that's on I All right. Right about here. I didn't get it right. What am I doing? Yep. Okay, I got it that time. Excuse me. The spears. Real small window there. Two-handed weapon, you know. Claymore, it's easier. There's more time in there with his swing. So I don't see the other weapons lighting up the same, but that should be okay because I see the spear going. So yeah, we're going to give this a shot. Alright, let's do it. Oh, not paying attention. Come here, Poppy. Come to Papa. Makes me laugh. So I do something similar in TOTK with, I don't know what to call them. I just, have a bunch of cages with a zapper thing, like electrifying the cages. And I sit here and just laugh. But yeah, it's kind of funny because I can't break free, like, it's a good time. So yeah, thanks for mentioning this. I really wanted to demonstrate this. And guys, don't worry, I haven't forgotten about the third mouthful. I'm mentally working up to the third mouthful of spinach here. And now that I've had some laughs, I can probably just go ahead and eat that. And I almost walked right into that again, because I'm me. Alright. Oh, nuts. What'd I pick up? Nobody wants a Guardian Spear. Alright. Yeah, the shot cage, Dee Dee. Isn't that funny? Like, legit funny? I lost a leaf. That's going to be one of those things I find in like a month, and it's going to be gross. But I know I dropped it because I felt it hit. Like, this is good, heavy, gross spinach. So it's here somewhere. Yeah, I could use magnesis there. That's okay. Alright, folks. I want to go kill something else here. Again, I got an attack power meal going. It's kill time. Where's a good quick Lynel I can get my hands on? Nowhere. Yeah, there's these two, but... Nope, I got an idea. Thanks, Dee Dee. I'm gonna go try that Guardian Bomb trick now. Oh, wait, no. I can't do that here. There's only one. Disregard! Doggone it! I want to go kill Lynels. Okay, guys. Honestly, I keep getting sidetracked here. I want to go get my super suit. That won't take long. And, then I'll just cook some attack power up and we'll just go on a hunt. What I really want to do... And I'm not talking about, going all the way up there and doing all this stuff, because there's a lot to do up there. But just like rocketing out there on the horse, getting a shrine unlocked for a travel gate. So I can hit those Lynels when I want. The one specifically I'm talking about, there's a bunch up here. So yeah, I'd like to be able to get up there. And both are actually launchable from a stable up here in Hebra. The Tundra. And then there's 3 Lynels up there, and they should all be white maimed or silvers for master mode. And then, yeah, they'll turn gold eventually. Alright, now to get yourself shielded from the cold, you're going to have to combo your clothes and a flame weapon. This is high level requirement here. So, unless you're real good about paying attention to your hearts and you can eat food along the way, you're going to have troubles. So I recommend just go ahead and, equipping the flame weapon, equipping the clothes. You can also eat a low-level low-level temperature control meal here. Combined with, you know, the clothes, that'll make it high level, so you'll be good to go. I just don't have a ton of those either right now. To get lots of arrows, I'm interested. Alright. That's one thing I have not been doing a good job of here in Master Mode, is keeping up with my arrows. Oh, raw gourmet meat sitting right there. It's not always a guarantee, but they usually do a pretty good drop rate for the raw gourmet. And that's important. We need to sell that to Trot. Feed his addictions. Alright, I'm closing and sealing the spinach for now. Yeah, Blood Moon indeed, Brad. I'm waiting. Alright, Ape God, so yeah, I don't have a 3x bow right now. They're all 5. Once I get to Rito, though, and get my great, whatever that's called, the Great Eagle bow, then I'll have a 3. Oh, check him out. Yeah, we need his tails, so I'm gonna sidetrack here just for a moment. Need lots of those, too. Where did my wolves go? I'll probably freeze before I can get to it. There it is, 2 raw gourmets. Doggone it, I knew that was going to happen. I should have went there first as soon as I saw them. It still would have been close. Oh well. I guess I can't just drop it? Wait. How do you play this game again? Why can't I drop that? Maybe you can't drop in this game? Alright, while I'm up here... Okay, I got the croc seed already. While I'm up here, I usually like to do this, but you can also do that in conjunction with other stuff, so... For right now, I just want to get the super suit. We can come back and kind of loot this area later. Alright, now I do want to stamp that. Boy, am I losing my bearings here. I think it's closer to this ledge is where we're going to end up. That's right. Right about here somewhere is where I like to launch from. Alright. Green marker. Yeah, you can sell it too. Good call, Arya. Yeah, I have to eat it or sell it. I didn't remember how different TOTK and BOTW were until I really started bouncing back and forth between the two games, like the way I'm doing now. It's like, wow, there really are a lot of differences. Like, it keeps throwing me off. I can't keep my game straight now. What rule applies to which? So, that wasn't something I was prepared for. And sometimes they're just real subtle differences. But it's just enough. You're like, oh... That's different, and I usually get my butt kicked just a few extra times because of that fact. I can't remember now what it was, but yeah, there was some kind of... I think it was a moblin or something I was fighting in BOTW Master Mode here, and I was like, whoa, this is really different. I can't kill the moblin anymore. Then I went back to TOTK, and then I couldn't kill him there. It was terrible. Alright, drop a hard save opportunity. Reason being is because I tend to mess this one up a lot. You have to shield surf, and I don't always hit that right. Okay, there it goes. Yeah, that used to be real hard for me to do, you know. You had to be real finite in your button pushes to get that shield surfing to whip out. And I hesitated there a little bit, so this is going to be awful close. Whew, made it. Yeah, I got you, Dee Dee. You know, there's nothing wrong with my keyboard, so unfortunately I can't blame that. It's my fingers. My daughter says I have sausage fingers, and when I'm trying to type, it's a nightmare. Those sausage fingers get in the way, they trip over each other, they're constantly pushing wrong keys. Oh yeah, I upgraded my Sheikah slate, so bombs are better now. I was getting ready to lob a secondary bomb out there at him. Okay, he's running. Which means I also think I got a bigger blast radius with bombs now, so I'm going to try not to blow myself up. As a matter of fact, I should challenge myself with the spinach for blowing myself up with my own bombs, too. Add that to the mix, it'll be fun. Alright, yeah, so goodies out here, just free loots. And every now and again, Lizzles will pop up in this area out of the snow. Not seeing any more at the moment. Alright, third and final piece of the climbing gear. Now I have no idea where I'm at with mats. You know, the material side of things. I have no idea if I can even upgrade that bad boy yet. But we're going to go check. Not only that, I toasted some fairies there. Actually, no, I reloaded that save, disregard. So I should be okay on fairies now. I count fairies as part of my defense. In the back of my mind, I know they're there. So, you know, I know I can take the hits. I know I can die a few times in a fight. In my mind, it's all part of my overall life force. It's part of my hearts. It's part of my defense rating, etc. It gives you a bigger survivability rating, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Alright, there it is, guys. Climbing gear. Loving it. Super exciting. And I hate to say it. Oh, no, okay, it's going. Every now and again, my studio will freeze up, and that's where the chat is. That's what's showing me that I'm actually streaming. So when it freezes up, I kind of have that panic. Uh-oh. You know, it locked up. But then after a few seconds or so, it kicks in. So, yeah, we're good here. Aria. Oh, yeah, this is something I chat with folks a lot in comments about, my mini-map. That's a preference thing. And I get what you're saying. It does throw me off. But then when it's not moving around, that throws me off too. So what I can do is just kind of, you know, try to set it and see how it goes. But I might have to set it back. And God, I can't remember how to do this now. Options. Fix mini-map to north. So yeah, we'll give it a try here, but again, that throws me off, because then I have to pay attention to that little spotlight thing that moves around in the mini-map. And again, just mentally, my brains start getting all wonky. But yeah, anyway, I'll try it. We'll see what happens. Alright, so yeah, those tails, guys, might as well start stocking up on them now. We are going to need them. And there's actually another little loot spot here that's very lucrative. And just to show you the map exactly where we're heading, right down here. There's a cave down there with some goodies. See, I'm already getting thrown off by the mini-map. But I'll give it an honest effort here. Alright. But it doesn't give you any advantage in combat or anything like that. So honestly, it really is, you know, that's the question I get asked. Is there an advantage to fixing the map one way or another? The short answer is there's really not. The advantage is do what works for you. What's more comfortable for you? Then you have your advantage right there. You know, I'm so hardwired to look at little maps like that, and they're always moving in all the games I play. So, you know, when BOTW came out, it just made sense for me to play the game that way. But I did play with that. You know, I did affix the map and just try it, and just, you know, it was too confusing, so I didn't. But let's see if I can't maybe get used to that. Because I know, you know, I get asked that a lot in my walkthroughs, especially TOTK right now. Like, I'm not always talking about where I'm going, and I'm not always showing map you know, overviews of where I'm at, because I just know the mini-map is there. People can look at that, they know where I'm at. But if it's constantly, you know, turning around all over the place, I get where that can definitely throw folks off. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just try to affix both in both games. Whoopsie. And, you know, maybe in time I'll learn it, and then I can just play the game affixed, you know, from now on. Because ideally, that would be better for the walkthroughs. So again, guys, I will try to give that an honest effort. I don't think there's anything else out here, but the rupees have already made this little excursion worthwhile. And guys, we're not done yet. Luminous stones. Not only that, there's a rare node in here, so it's usually worthwhile. Now, there's also sometimes some beetles just hanging out on these rocks. What I like to do is, you know, full stealth. Actually, I think I might even see one right now. There it is, baby. That's a bladed, too. So yeah, you know, before I go sprinting around or anything, I like to stealth up and just kind of take a quick look at these rocks. In fact, this is a pretty common theme here in BOTW with these luminous stones I'm noticing. Just about, if not all, just about every luminous stone spot I've found, I will, you know, randomly see beetles just kind of hanging out there on them stones. Alright, looks like that's all, just the two. I really don't want to have to deal with these guys if I don't have to, but I will if they make me. I'm really just here for the luminous and the rare. And we were so close. We were right there, right above it. I couldn't resist. Just coming down here real quick. Get some goodies. Not only that, they're shiny in my defense. Anything shiny, you guys already know I'm going after it for like a moth in a flame. It's automatic. It is just the way I am hardwired. I still haven't blown myself up with I still haven't blown myself up with a bomb yet, which is crazy. Because normally, as soon as I get the thing upgraded, guys, I just constantly knock myself with it. Alright, now we are done. So what I'm going to do then is when I go after the blue dragon, you know, I'll just kind of do a better route. You know, we'll kind of hit all the crocs. We'll hit the 3 trees there. We'll get the chests. We'll get the shrine. We'll get the dragon. Yeah. That'll be a video for another day. For right now, I want to hit a Great Fairy Fountain. I'll probably do the desert because I think I'll get more Endura carrots on that side of things. Absolutely, Arya. Like, to me, that's what the lives are all about. You know, one thing that I really didn't give careful consideration to, and guys, you know, I didn't know anything about YouTube. I didn't know anything about making playthroughs or making videos. You know, the way this all started was I just got some things figured out in the game I couldn't find on the internet. Like when I was getting stuck, when I couldn't find help, when I wanted answers to certain questions, it just wasn't there. So, you know, I just figured it out. I grinded. I just got it figured out. Then I was like, oh my god, I gotta make videos, you know, because nobody else knows this stuff. But again, I didn't know what I was doing on the video side of things. Had I known, I would have done a better job of getting people's input. Like, what do you guys need? How do I need to make the videos? Long videos better, short videos better? Help me out here. Basically, what I did with BOTW first walkthrough was I just made the videos and put them on YouTube. And I was like, kind of like, good luck. This is how I play the game. Best luck to you. Well, that doesn't really help folks out much, you know? I mean, maybe it did to a degree. Maybe it did in some areas, but again, I'm just getting back to, you know, not knowing what I was doing, not really planning or giving careful thought to things like that. So guys, again, I do take the stuff to heart. I do absolutely listen to the feedback. And as I go back and still try to catch up on comments in that first BOTW walkthrough, I learned from that too. Comments that were posted 6 years ago. You know, again, I'm catching up slowly, but I am catching up. So, you know, hopefully the more feedback I get, you know, that will start fitting in better to the overall. At least that's the goal. Alright, let's see if I got what it takes to get this bad boy upgraded. Okay, we got some long comments here I gotta try to read through. Let's see, on an Xbox, lit a normal arrow and a fire. In a snow or sand area, shoot the arrow in the ground. Wow, Ape God, but you're saying that only works with a 3-shot bow, if I'm reading all that right? That's pretty freaking cool. Really, Sonny? I know, it's like right there too, but it's obscure. Like, unless you're down there just exploring. So the way I found all these little caves and these little nooks and crannies was I walked the whole map. Like, when I was grinding the game out, trying to learn the game, trying to figure the game out, you know, I grinded the whole map. I went around the map with my Sheikah slate beeping for different things. Treasure chests. Where am I at right now? 5 to 8, 5 to 8. That's where I'm at right now. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I just kind of found them all that way. Well, I don't think I was actually searching with Sheikah slate at that time. I was just walking the shoreline to see what was there, you know, and then I was like, oh my god, look at this cave. Like, ah! So yeah, when I say like I put time into BOTW, guys, I was not underselling that statement. Like, and when I say I ran the whole map, I really did actually get on my own 2 feet and run the whole map. Because I think I had found, I thought at that moment I had found all the treasure chests in the whole game. But then I was like, wait a minute, time out. You know, maybe I didn't find all the treasure chests. So what I did was I got the Sheikah slate upgraded. I took a picture of a treasure chest. And then I went to a campfire and I cooked like 20 freaking speed meals. And then what I did was I'd get my character, like, say, right here. You know, that's where Link would be standing. And then I would pin, like, the opposite corner of the map in a diagonal pattern. And guys, I would walk, run, swim, climb, whatever I had to do to make a beeline toward that pin with that Sheikah slate running. You know, beep, 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 I'd go find the chest, keep going. Beep, 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 go find the chest, keep going. And I was like, oh my god, I missed all these chests. Like, how? I thought I had already done the whole map. And then what I did was I did it, you know, diagonally the other direction. And then what I did is I started doing a grid pattern, and then up and down. And then when I finally felt like I had covered enough ground to where there couldn't possibly be another treasure chest, I just finally called it a done day. But guys, it took a lot of speed meals, and I was at that for a few days, I'm not gonna lie. But surprisingly, it doesn't take as long to run across the entire map as you might think. When you got a speed meal running and all you're doing is just running across the map, you can get there in about 5 minutes. It's really not that bad, surprisingly. Like, I was kind of shocked at how quickly I was running across the map. Alright, wow, I think I have just enough to upgrade this sucker. Just enough. I might have a few lizards left over there, but not by much. So yeah, we did good, folks. We did good. Dee Dee, you're right about that. There's another cave just like that at Lynel Village. I love that cave. The bad thing about that one is I tend to lose all the gemstones like under the water, so sometimes I'll try to stand like in between the rock and the gems and not use a bomb, you know, because that'll just blow yourself up. But yeah, unfortunately the water there's super deep, so I tend to lose one or two. But it's still a nice little spot. Do Hero's Path. God, that's going to look terrible, guys. I'm going to be kind of embarrassed to show Hero's Path. Just because, you know, I was rusty. I wasn't really knowing where I was going. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist. So you can see all my little, like, stokes, you know, that I've kind of started out to go get. There was a reason for it. Yeah, I went out to, and I didn't necessarily go out to the desert for the Great Fairy Fountain, but I was going out there anyway to fool around with some Lizzles. I figured perfect opportunity to get a second Great Fairy Fountain. Normally my second Fairy Fountain is over there by Rito, but again, that's just because it's on the way. So it actually worked out that we got to the desert early in this walkthrough to get a Fairy Fountain earlier, you know, for set bonus purposes. So it was really, really nice to be able to do that. And of course, you know, my little excursion up here was strictly for the Korok Forest. My little excursion out here this way was strictly for Gold Rush Mountain. Again, guys, there was always a method to the madness on my routes. Kakariko Village, of course, key. Hateno Village, of course, key. the random looting and stuff, the Lynels, yeah, the horses, the 5-star. So again, just there was a reason for every single line and trace that you see on that map right now. Alright, so enough on that. What else am I doing right now? Okay, so Super Suit is upgraded, guys. I didn't think I'd be able to pull it off, but it is done. So we got Stealth now. We got Bone Attack up. We got Climb Speed. How'd that get in here? Little moth. Yeah, so what else did I talk about doing today? We got the Super Suit. We got the climbing gear. There was something else. Hateno Village, depending on what time it is. I might go try to knock out the Divine Beast. It is 10 p.m. Alright, so options. Options. We could go out to Hateno. I'm ready for that. We're armed up. We got what we need. And there's more fun stuff to do at Hateno besides just the Divine Beast. There's like Hinox out there. There's other fun stuff to do. Killing, looting, towers, Great Fairy Fountain that I just talked about, Endura Carrots. Man, this fly is gonna die if he doesn't knock it off. So yeah, that's an option. We can go knock out Hateno, Divine Beast. That's a process, so that's not going to be quick. In my mind, I was thinking, you know, Divine Beast would probably be its own night, its own video, you know, its own live, because it's not just the Divine Beast. You know, there's some questing to do there in the process of getting to the Divine Beast. Then, you know, you got to get through the Divine Beast. Leading up to that, there's getting to the location, which, you know, that can take time. So, yeah, so that's an option. You know, I can go get Zant's helmet. Or options, we could do what I talked about a minute ago. Go up here to the tundra, you know, get a couple of shrines unlocked, get our horse, you know, go do some Lynel hunting. That'd be fun. There's 6 silver Lynels up there. There's 3 up there in the tundra. Then we can, you know, use that same horse and go over here and sidestep and get the 3 kind of in the northern, you know, whatever that area is called, above Typhoid Ruins and above, like, where the Great Skeleton is. So that's an option. Other options. We could go to the Blue Dragon if we want. Yeah, so while you guys are pondering that, I am going to get caught up on comments here just for a few moments. And guys, I'm going to take a brief intermission. You know, getting back to trying to keep the body and blood circulating. It's not good to just sit here for too many hours in a row. That's brilliant, Dee Dee. Using the ice blocks as a barricade. I never in a million years thought to do that. That is genius. Yeah, that'll keep them stones right there. But again, you can't use bombs. That'll blow the ice up. But yeah, you just swing, you know, hit your node, and you're good. You're golden. Yeah, God, yeah, that's one good thing about that Hero's Path. I've just played the game so much, I don't even think to turn it on anymore, but it is a nice tool for walkthrough purposes, if nothing else. Yeah, Brad, that's another good spot. The ice bats and stuff, yeah, I like to hit that spot too. There's some gems in there, if I remember right. A lot of little nooks and crannies like that in this game. That was just another, like, that discovery factor. And I say it all the time, you know, every little corner you look around, there's something awesome there. Love that about BOTW. Three Brothers Quest, that's a good suggestion. I know we've been talking about that. I might need to go grab another club for that. But that'd be cool, that'd be fun. Okay, Arya, good to know. Yeah, good call on that trying to, you know, use the bomb arrow as like an aiming device. Hey, what's up, Howard Stern's microphone? Good to see you on Alive. For sure. Hey, appreciate it. Glad you made it, man. It's awesome. I know you work late on Saturday, so glad you can make it for sure. Right, good call, Ape God. Yeah, some of the prices do come down. Thanks for mentioning that. Yeah, those travel medallions are nice. Arya, I place mine. Now, this is only for Dragonbone Moblin Club purposes, and I probably don't, leave it there my whole game. But there's a point when I really want to grind on some Moblin Clubs, I'll place a medallion in a little bad boy nest up there north of Typhoid Ruins, or maybe northeast. There's a bad boy nest there with a couple of Moblins, and they're holding the Dragonbone Moblin Clubs, and, at a certain point in the game, they'll start getting bumps. So, again, I'll leave the medallion there for a little bit. Just, I'll go through after Blood Moons and collect a bunch of those. And I really wish you had more than one in this game, because so many places, it's so convenient to have one of those. That one thing I liked about TOTK and really appreciated was you can have up to 3. And I take full advantage of that fact. Okay, good to know, DD. Yeah, there's a Lynel there too, Brad. So that's part of what I did in my original walkthrough. Thanks for mentioning that. I don't just do the blue dragon. Like, there's all sorts of stuff here. And then, yeah, what I usually do is I kind of depart this area. I fly due north. There's a little sweet spot there with some good loot. A couple of gold rupees, which already makes it worth an excursion. But yeah, there's also a nice Lynel there to tag in the process. So that's definitely an option. God, guys, I'm really torn here. I think what I'm going to do tonight is just go have some fun, maybe go do one or more of these things. And then tomorrow, maybe, I'll just go ahead and, warp back over to Gold Rush Mountain and we'll head out to Rito. And then maybe I can get all that done and get through that in one video. That would be ideal. So yeah, I guess for tonight, given the time we've got left, we'll just go, goof around and do some killing and do some looting. There's the 3 brothers. Maybe we'll just try to do it all. But first things first, guys, I got to get some more clubs. And I don't know if I've had a blood moon since I've scooped some of these things up, but again, I need a minute, stretch the old legs, the 40-year-old legs. And, yeah, we'll come right back to all this. About 5 minutes. Oh, wow. It's only been an hour. Oi. Agreed, Howard Stern's microphone. I absolutely loved that suit. It glows. Like, that automatically sold me. And then the bone attack up was just icing on the cake at that point. But Yeah, I like the glowing stuff in video games. It just really... It just has that wow factor behind it. And guys, speaking of that, I tried that new Avatar, Pandora, something Heroes of Pandora, Avatar, I don't know, whatever it's called. It's on my Xbox, but wow, like everything glows. It was awesome. I wasn't sure I was even going to play the game at first. It felt kind of old to me, like old technology kind of video game, but then I got out of the tutorial stage and into the world, and then I was in it. The reason I don't grind on the game, it's a once-in-a-while game for me, because it kind of feels monotonous. It's like the same old stuff, you know? It's like... I can't just sit down and play that game every day. It's beautiful, don't get me wrong. It's fun, don't get me wrong. It's just... It's not Breath of the Wild in that sense. You can't just play it all day long every day. Like I said, it just feels too monotonous. Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, there's a lot of diversity there, so, you know, you can go do different stuff. Pandora kind of felt more like... Every time I logged in, it's like, okay, it's the same game, you know, go take out this thing, go kill that for that person. So will I be doing a video series on that? I don't know. Probably not. I really want to do Hogwarts first. You know, once we get Hogwarts going, then I might open up, you know... Well, by then, hopefully, with any luck, you know, we'll be playing some Metroid Prime 4. But I'm not holding my breath anymore. Alright, break's over. Intermission is over. So where are we at with chat? The Phantom set, the one I'm wearing, yeah, that one's cool too. I mean, they both have the bone attack up. The thing I like about the Radiant scent better is obviously the defense rating. You can upgrade that, whereas as this you can't. But yeah, it looks pretty cool too. Like, they're both cool suits. Honestly, as long as I got bone attack up with my Dragon Ball Moblin Club, I'm a happy camper. It is a good day. Now, I don't see my Bobkin, which means I've already been here. Wait, is this the right spot? That's not the right spot. I am tripping. There's my Bobkin. But she's alive, which means I probably didn't get my club. Yes, I did. It's all coming back. Yes, we need another Blood Moon. Gold Rush Mountain at night might have a couple. Can't remember. It's, you know... It's hard for me to keep track of when my last Blood Moon was. And what clubs I picked up and what clubs I didn't pick up. There's a couple other little spots, too, that have them. Like, there's one out by the Gerudo Great Fairy Fountain. There's a Bad Boy Nest there with one. There's, God, there's a bunch up at the Snowy Regions. But yeah, we're going to check Gold Rush Mountain here real quick. And since it's not nighttime, I'm going to take advantage of that fact. And... before I pass time here, I'm going to go get some durians, because I keep talking about it, and I still haven't made it over here to get these durians. One of my favorite loot spots in the whole game is right here. The birds are chirping, it's peaceful, it just looks kind of cool aesthetically. You get what you need, you get your durians, you get your wood bundles. I mean, Gold Rush Mountain in general is freaking awesome, but... I don't know, this one little spot here just does it for me. And I'm loving this with the new Sheikah Slate upgrade. You know, you don't have to wait forever for the bombs to recharge, whatever, cool down. So much more liberating. Alright. Anything else, like, super quick right here? I don't have the map. I don't think so. We'll just drop that campfire and get the time pass. Go get our clubs. If they're even here to be had. In fact, I'll go ahead and line up for that next one. Actually, no, I don't think you can be too close to him. You can't be within render distance. I had a problem with that before in past games, where sometimes when I would do these things, you know, too close to enemies, it wouldn't work. It would, like, just either not spawn in or something would go wrong. The thing would just spawn after I killed it or something along those lines, so I just kind of learned to keep my distance when I'm passing time. I don't know if that's still a thing or not, but I just remember having issues. Oh, we got some more folks on. Awesome. Hey, Sean RF, welcome. Good to see you. For those of you that don't know, Sean RF makes videos, and I don't know. I just googled, you know, his name, Sean RF, and TOTK, I think it was. I can't remember now. And a video came up right away, and I clicked on it. It was him fighting some Lynels, and he never took damage. He was perfect dodging those suckers. I was like, man, you got some skills. So yeah, just in case anybody out there is interested. What's up, Jules? Good to see you. Glad you could make it. Good question, Arya. So, you know, kind of getting back to knowing the game well. I don't necessarily need the maps anymore. I mean, sometimes if I'm trying to zero in on something, you know, specific, it's irritating. But it's in my head. Now, I know that doesn't help you guys out, unfortunately. So thank you for bringing that up. In fact, I did a BOTW video on my first playthrough of Akela, and I was like, oh, you guys will be okay without the map. Just, you know, do this, that, and the other. Just, sorry. You know, I didn't realize how frustrating that would be for folks. So thank you for mentioning that. I'll try to do a better job here of getting maps. Matter of fact, since we're talking about it right now, maybe I should just divert here since I'm already at Gold Rush Mountain and get this one tower out of the way. I was going to do that on the way to Rito anyway, but that would have been more helpful, you know, along the way. Absolutely. Yeah, the Meza, Howard Stern. So there's a cave there, a hidden cave. And that's like the only thing in there. There's just a, you know, a loose Moblin club sticking there out of the snow. But I found that one because I was specifically searching Moblin clubs. I wanted to know where they were. So, you know, I set the Sheikah slate up, and I was walking around, and I couldn't find it. Like, the slate kept beeping, so I knew there was a freaking club there somewhere. But, man, that was a good hiding spot. I finally figured it out, got in there and got my Moblin club. But wow, that was a party. Shiny rocks. Indeed. Sean RF, I did not. I have no idea what you're talking about right now. I didn't know Gold Rush Mountain had a story behind it. I just knew it was good loot and, like, everything was there. But it makes sense that there would be. Like, why else would everything literally be there? So, yeah, that sounds like an interesting read. Maybe I'll Google that one day. Croton's video about it. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to look that up. Oh, absolutely, Sean RF. I appreciate you just, you know, sticking with me and having faith in me. You were one of my earlier followers. One of the reasons I came back to the channel. So, thank you in return for having faith in me. Really appreciate it. Yeah, those apple trees. Ape God. Yeah, there's like a massive apple grove here on Grove on Gold Rush Mountain. In fact, I used to just go there and farm, you know, not only for the wood, but I'd pick up the apples just, you know, fringe benefit and then go sell them off. Alright, guys. I don't even know what I'm doing here anymore. Shiny rocks. Shiny rocks. Easy to get sidetracked when you're me. Alright. I am here for dragging my Moblin clubs. That's right, that's right. Alright. It's all coming back. So I want to go out and check this one first. I know it's a bit out of the way, but he's got the only one that's bumped, and I want to know if I'm getting bumps yet. Because if I am getting bumps on Dragonbone Moblin Clubs, that's going to entice me just a little bit more to kind of go up into the northern parts of the map, find that nest I was talking about, because they'll have bumps on them as well. Okay, so I got clubs. Uh-oh. This is the part of the game I don't appreciate. Okay, I know I've been using that quite a bit. That's not going to last much longer anyway. Oh, Blood Moon. What? I need to do some cooking. Doggone it. Hold on, I can figure this out. If I can figure out my buttons first. Okay. I might be able to pull off some quick Blood Moon cooking here. Okay, Arya, good to know. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot in Gold Rush Mountain, you know, the big shining horse. And I remember there was some NPC talking about that one time and its significance, and I just, you know, skipped the dialogue like I'm me all the time. Can't help myself. But, okay, guys, I gotta focus on comments here for just a moment. See, I'm really, like, enticed now to look into that a little further. The monster extract is the best fuel for the master cycle? I've never actually dumped that into my master cycle. I know you have to feel it. I think I just use apples or something, but okay. Yeah, I'll play with that when I get my hands on some monster and when we get to that point in the game. Yeah, I do the same because I've always just got so many apples or just whatever else. I got tons of mushrooms or whatever. So Sean RF, I knew about that trick, but I thought you had to do that before 11:30 when the music started. Did I have that wrong in my mind? That could very well be. Okay, good to know, Howard Stearns. Yeah. Man, that master cycle, I like that whole challenge. So I'm going to be antsy to, you know, get the Divine Beast done and get into that. That'll be a lot of fun. Alright guys, I really just need attack power meals. I'm going to try to just, you know, do that and only that. Kind of, you know, stock up on them. I'm going to go out and hunting. And I'm going to start going through these meals. So I really needed to get these into the Blood Moon here. There's my time, baby. Loving it. Try to get through this as quick as I can here. And since I'm really only here for the mighty stuff, it should be a pretty quick Blood Moon cooking session here. I might scan to see if I picked up any yellow mushrooms or Endora. That's definitely a good thing to have. Okay, good enough, Sean RF. Maybe I'll play with that a little bit next Blood Moon, so thanks for clearing that up for me and letting folks know for sure. Next time I'm in a pickle like that, I'll remember that. Funny, as much time as I've dumped into this game, I'm still learning stuff from you guys. Really, really cool having you along. And not just for me, but for everyone. Kind of fills it in, you know? The stuff I did not know about. There's no other way to know. Alright. Yeah, yellow. So I got the frogs. Wow, I got quite a bit. I did not realize I had all that. These are all low stuff. See, I'm going to squeeze out just a few of the Endura things. Namely these. And again, getting back into... I know I'm going to be getting into combat here. So between the attack power meal and the stam. Definitely how I want to spend my time cooking tonight. And anything left over is icing on the cake. Well, I got a lot of radishes that go around. Holy guacamole. One more. I really don't need anything at this point. It's just, again, icing on the cake. Honestly, I can't remember what all else I really used, but I know one thing. I didn't have the insects for it at the time. I wanted a high level temperature, one of the two. I can't remember which one now. Maybe either or, really. Let's see, we're going to be going to Rito, cold. Trying to think ahead a little bit here, because I normally don't do that. And we'll go ahead and go for the time, why not? Use that grade A. Alright guys, that was a real good cooking session there. Just made it too. I even had time to spare, so yeah, it all worked out. Right, Ape God, thanks for saying that. Another one of those things I keep forgetting to throw out there. Alright, where am I heading now? So I think we were going to do Gold Rush for the clubs, which I just had a Blood Moon. Awesome. Speaking of needing a Blood Moon, that was part of the reason. But I know my inventory's filling up too, so I'll probably just grab one more from the one I just took one from in that one spot to see if I'm getting a bump, which I probably won't. I don't think the last one was bumped. Alright guys, we're at the 2-hour mark. Now I could do this all night. But, you know, trying to think of stream brevity and stuff, I'm trying to keep it to 3 hours, you know. Maybe a little longer if we're having fun killing stuff, you know, and folks are staying up late with me. But it's already 10:30 at night, so I get it if, you know, folks need to get off and get to bed and whatnot. See, I'll just kind of play it by ear tonight. How's that? Alright, let's go ahead and get my club. Oh, he's sleeping, so we win. And that is full inventory. That one's got some usage on it, so that won't last long. But I really don't want to dump any other weapons. So let's go ahead and roll with it. I have not done the Three Brothers in a long time. Let's just go ahead and say 6 years. So I might fall off the bike a couple of times, but it'll come back. Oh, wow, you're a trooper, Ape God. So you must be Eastern time zone. That's right, I think we talked about this before. Spinach. Did you guys see, like, the green puff of smoke leave my mouth just now? It's terrible tasting. Oh, good to know, man. So you're actually doing Master Mode right now, Howard Stearns? Okay, sorry about that. I have these conversations sometimes with people about time and stuff, and sometimes my lines get crossed mentally. But yeah, you're definitely East Coast from me, then I'll try to remember that. Actually, I think I've got a few East Coasters on. I can't remember who all they are, though. Again, my lines get crossed. Not only that, I'm bad with names anyway, so... Wait, where did I even warp to just now? What just happened? Yeah, I got that right. So we need to go south. Okay, that's my mini-map messing me up, guys. Again, I'm trying here. Okay, so yeah, that's south now. Man, I was all kinds of turned around there. I didn't know what the heck was happening. So yeah, I like to go into the Three Brothers from this direction, just because there's other goodies here. Speaking of random luminous stones caves, there's one right there. There's a croc seed over here. Just some other rando type stuff. And it'll come back to me. In fact, I think there's a croc seed up here. There is a croc seed up here. Might as well. I am definitely in need of an inventory increase. Kind of take a mental map of where I'm at 50. So I can actually go buy another... I can get another stam right now. And I can get another... This is me not multitasking well. See, I could actually go to the Croc Forest. I can get my stam, and I can get my weapon increased inventory. Probably only one time, though, because I know I'm getting kind of high up there. So I think the next one costs 35 or 45 already. So I may be able to get another bow, too. I guess I'll have to see. But I'm not in a real big hurry to do that just yet. I know I can get through the Three Brothers okay without all that. I always check for beetles just because you never know. I have not blown myself up with bombs since upgrading my Sheikah slate, which is crazy. Normally that has happened a lot by now. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Ape God. I was playing TOTK. Oh, wait. Oh, I totally forgot he was over there. Hiding. Waiting. I really don't want to deal with him. I'm really just kind of here for the loot and to get over to Three Brothers. But I know there's moblins in the area, so they might not leave me alone long enough to do this. I guess we'll have to see here. Oh, he woke up. And I still haven't blown myself with the bombs yet. What is happening? Everything is coming out to play now. Really? My bombs have failed me. Oh, that time I got them both. I take it back. Good bombs. Alright, guys. One more bat in here. Now we can get in here and get it done. And then it's off to Three Brothers. Actually, there's more goodies in this area. If I really wanted to go on a tangent, I could keep going over this way, you know. Luminous stones, fun stuff. Up here, looting. Goods down there, gemstones, you name it. But yeah, for right now, I'm just going to try to, you know, try to resist the shiny rocks. We were just talking about this. Stay strong. I don't know if there's ever any fish in here. Honestly, can't remember. The good thing is it's usually shallow enough you can scoop everything up. You don't necessarily need to worry about the water. Sapphire, didn't even see that. Nice. I've got a real good head start on gemstones in this playthrough. I'm getting real good overall node drops. Alright guys, again, you know, shiny rocks. I'm going to try to just go ahead and get a move on here. Let's get to our Three Brothers, shall we? I think I'm going to just attack Meal up this. I'll put my stealth back on. My bone suit. I totally forgot to go do that whole cricket quest. Even the... I said quicket. The wing, you wascally wabbit. I totally forgot to do that whole cricket quest. God, say that 10 times fast. There it is! Spinach time! Good job. I jinxed it when I said something a second ago. I now want to cancel spinach for self-detonating. Okay, guys. Beetles in this area. I think all three spawn here. But again, tangent, sidetracking. That tasted even worse than the first one. This is bad. I think one of those leaves was starting to turn or something. I don't really know. I already knew I didn't want any of this stuff. Oh, I just got a yellow bump on that. I think that means I got another enemy progression. We're probably up to gold Bobkin by now. Or maybe silver. I can't really remember where we left off at. Or maybe they just progressed to blackies, and maybe that's why I saw that bump. God, it's been so long, I honestly can't remember the steps. Ugh. Yeah, and that's spinach. already knew I didn't want that. Alright guys, wow. I'm not even exaggerating, that was pretty bad. Can't help it. Sometimes I can't pick the ball back up though, like setting it down it starts rolling and then it doesn't activate right or something and then it just rolls off forever and ever. So it's always a risk putting the ball down. Oh, I can fix this little problem because I gotta tell you, there's an aftertaste. Like this is getting serious. I have minty chocolate, minty dark chocolate. It's over, and I'm so glad. Alright, somebody asked me in comments once, guys, notice I just got like happier all of a sudden, how you actually start the shrine quest. I think you can actually just talk to this thing, right? Yeah. So I don't know, I must not have said that in the first BOTW walkthrough, because somebody specifically asked that. So, ooh, purple rupee. Hot dog. What was I even talking about just now? Oh yeah, so yeah, getting back to that whole thing. That's how you do that. Isn't there a Karak seed here? Honestly, can't remember. I guess not. Or on the flagpole, maybe? We're going to check that out, because I don't want to miss one. Doesn't look like it. I don't know why I thought so. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do him next. He is the next closest. Hot chocolate is delicious. Chocolate covered spinach. I don't know if I want to give up the deliciousness of the chocolate that could be, or that could have been, if I ruin it with spinach. You know, it's like one of those conundrums. Yeah, minty dark chocolate, and I'm even eating like a store brand. It's like, you know, Schnucks chocolate or something. And it was the right price, so I bought it. And I was like, wow, this is really good chocolate. For Thunderstorm Rod. I can't be trusted with that weapon, so I'm not even going to pick it up. So long, sucker. I'm in a mood right now, folks. It's okay, we'll get through it. No nukes! No nukes! No nukes! Nobody cares. So this is what I normally do when I'm playing video games, just to keep myself, like, entertained. I don't know, I get goofy like this. So, you know, you guys have seen some of these as of late in my TOTK videos. I've included a lot of that in my blooper reels. So, you know, had it not been for those blooper reels, you never would have known that's what I do, you know, behind the scenes. But doing it live, I guess you'll get to see it that way too. But yeah, if you guys have not caught my TOTK videos, especially the more recent ones, this guy is going to drill me, and they'll be eating more spinach. Not cool. Oh, I don't have a weapon equipped, that's fun. Bleh. Go away. And then Link had to climb the wall, and then this is Master Mode, so he had to start healing his health. Hashtag my life right now. Alright, what was I even trying to do? Getting back to the task at hand. Where did the ball go? I don't know. Actually, I think there's a chested gold freaking rupee. I knew I had some good loot here. I honestly couldn't remember what in the heck it was going to be. Alright, where is that orb now? There you are. I think there's some Fleet Lotus seeds over here. Maybe they're on the other side. I can't really remember. But I have a feeling I'll be eating another attack power meal by the time I make it to the other Hinox. Oh, he's gonna hurt. Oh! We're in water. This is no bueno. Stand by. I need to take this a little more seriously than what I am. Yeah. Yeah, I really didn't feel like eating more spinach there. The deliciousness of the chocolate and the mint. I want to savor that for a hot minute. Alright, getting back to the orb. Yeah, those seeds, I always take a minute, you know, especially now in my game. Now I can get cooking on some good speed meals. In fact, I probably should have done a few of those during Blood Moon. I honestly kind of forgot I had a few seeds already scooped up. So I want more chocolate, but I also want to have something to get rid of the nasty if I have to eat more spinach. So I think we'll hold on to that for, you know, the time being. Until I know I can be trusted with my taste buds. I always get turned around here. Where am I even going right now? Yeah, we're going there. Got it. I hate how the Bobkins like to hit you. Yeah, they do that, right? So you're already having a bad day, you're getting rolled, and then they go and do that. But at the same time, when we steal their weapons, they get mad, you know, they do that. Ah, they stomp their foot, so, you know. That kind of, that helps relieve that other, you know, poke in the eyeball there when I watch them do that. Anybody care for some aerial bombardment? It's always just fun to do, satisfying. Oh, you get some honey here. That's right, I knew there was another lootable. Might as well take it, you know, while you can get it. Save you some heartache down the road. And, you know, the need to go loot those when you want to upgrade the wild set. There's a lot of honey here. A couple on this one tree alone. I don't think I got that one. Ice arrows, nice. Okay, I must have killed the bees, but I didn't quite drop the honey. Oops, I totally woke him up. Alright, I'll switch weapons here in a second. Oh no, fell out of the... What did I just do there? I did something wrong. Oops, wow. I am not paying attention, clearly. Actually, I might not need it. Really, I should use it for the durability on the weapon purposes. I might get them, I might not. Okay. I just didn't feel like toasting the meal. You know, I was going to be here a while longer looting and stuff. Those things are decent, but they're not survivable. That thing's going to break in like 10 swings. But it's better than the spear. Ah, stupid cooked meals. I do not want any of that. Wow, my inventory's full. Anyway, so yeah. That'll help keep me in check. I want to say there's a Karak seed here, too. If memory serves, up on top of one of these bone things. We're going to give that a try real quick. I'm not 100% confident, but we're here. I guess not. Unless I got the wrong one. No. Not seeing it. If there's a Karak seed here, guys, give me a quick shout out on that, would you? Link got tripped up on something there, not sure what it was. Maybe the stump? Or maybe it's one of these things? I'm so sure there's a Karak seed here right now, like... I'm just not finding it. Yeah, alright, yeah, you could. They don't sell great, but, you know, if you wind up with, like, 50 of these things at one point, you know, like cooked crab or some other ridiculous item, yeah, you can absolutely sell all the meals and all the food to any vendor. On that note, you know, don't forget about those guts elixirs you can cook up and sell for really good, too, on the same note. So you throw, like, 4 guts into a cooking pot with any other random critter, and they sell. Even if it's just like Bobkin guts, they still sell. And you can do that all the way up to the Lynel guts. And the Lynel guts really sell, like wowzers. Lynel hooves, yeah. Alright, let's get this quest done. So unless there's a Karak seed here, which if there is, it's just not coming to me. Maybe I should have like a dungeon map open. You know, just because it has been so long for me, I don't have all this, you know, committed to perfect memory anymore. That might just cut down a little bit of time me running around in circles. So getting back to, like, chocolate and minty stuff, I really like those Andes, like the cream de mints. Every Christmas. That's my present to me. I put that in my own stocking and I don't care. So good. Alright, there's 3 brothers. D-U-N done. So after this, I'll take a little tangent off to the side. Go to Karak. Get whatever weapons and bows I can. Get my stam. And then I'm going to try to squeeze in the blue dragon before we cut video tonight. I think we're at the 3-hour mark now. 2.5. So yeah, we still got a little bit of wiggle room here. I wasn't paying attention. What was that? I'm going to keep that right there. I use that for something specific and I can't... Oh. I use that for Mugdula. when we do the DLC challenges, that Mugdula, specific to that, you know, set of quest lines, it really only damages with shock. So yeah, this shrine, and there's one more, if I remember right, kind of close to Gold Rush Mountain, that also has that same blade. So ideally what I'll do is I'll be running 2 of those. I'll start wailing away on that Mugdula with 1. When it loses its charge, I'll immediately switch over to the next weapon, keep on going. So I'm going to stamp this. In a way, hopefully, you know, I'll remember what I just said, because I know me, I'll forget when the time comes. And yeah, I don't have the maps yet, but, you know, I'll remember to stamp that too when I do that shrine. I'm pretty confident that weapon is in there. Alright. So yeah, off to Karak, and then we'll go ahead and try to do the blue dragon and that Lynel kill. That'll be a real fun way to end a video tonight. Toby Fox, welcome. Good to see ya. Water in the Hill. So, I can't remember what your other name was now from the other stream. But I remember the icon picture. You know, I'm not great with my eyes anymore, but it almost looks like a football helmet with a black stripe in the middle from a distance. But again, with my eyes and its real small screen, I have no idea what that picture is. Northern Great Skeleton? Yeah, there's one up there too. Good call. Alright, where am I at? Croc Forest. Hest 2. Let's see how much damage we can do. I'm going to do weapon first. Ooh, it's cheap. Yeah, I can get a weapon and a bow for sure. That is a good day. Actually, I might go another... I can't go another weapon, disregard. So the next one's going to be 35. They start getting expensive, so I need to decide whether I want to bow that bad or if I just want to hold on to those. Whoops. So 12 seeds. I feel like I've got some wiggle room in the bow inventory for now. I think right now I'm more concerned about Dragon Bone clubs, you know, having a good array. Yeah, we're going to do bone clubs. So yeah, for now I'll hold on to those seeds for the next. So 35, so I only need 10 more seeds. Yeah, probably the adult thing to do right now. Alright, I always take a moment to see if my princesses came back. And I keep forgetting to get that picture of that Bluebee. I've got the picture taker now, so need to pay more attention. Almost there, guys. I think 2 more stam vessels, and then we're topped off. Then I can finally start working on my heart containers. Booyah. Alright, let's go do this. How, oh how do we want to get there? I guess we'll do it old excuse me. Guess I'll do it old school. A fox with a mustache, okay. Yeah, I do know how to dupe. I don't know if I've done it yet, though. Uh-oh, I'm cold. Kind of forgot there was some steps there involved. It wasn't easy peasy. There was a process there. Saving game, reloading game and stuff or something. I meant to, Google that and refresh my memory before I jumped on tonight, and I forgot. Me and my memory. Close, that's right. I'm looking for my Ruby shield in wrong game, and... trying to split my focus. Oh, check that out. Although I don't really think I even need them anymore, but whatever. They're here. Got the Lizzle in that one. Nice. Oh, nuts. I forgot to zig or zag. That is not discovered? I normally discover those pretty quick. Over there by the Hardy Durian area. If nowhere else. It's funny, I normally don't bother with that type of weapon, but since I have it, I just assume save the wear and tear on the bows. Alright, nice little loot spot there. And we were just here, too. Lizzle. Lizzolus foe or something? Yeah, I know there's a proper name for that, but I don't know what it is. I came up with Lizzle a long time ago, and that's what they have been ever since. Kind of like my Bobkins. I don't know if I'm going to make this. Barely. Ooh. I thought I might be reclimbing a wall there. I used to kind of know mentally exactly where I needed to go, where to climb, where the softer grades were. I have no idea where I am right now. No idea at all. And guys, you might have to refresh my memory with this blue dragon. Like right now, at this very moment, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. Do we need a scale for this, or does that come... Wait a minute. That's right. We have to shoot the eyeball things off his face. Yeah, his whole body. Okay, yeah, I got it. It's all coming back now. Wow, I really blanked out there. Like I was starting to panic a little bit. Like, wait, I don't have the scale. Like I can't go to the fountain. Like how could I even forget that? Ouch! That's 2 mouthfuls of spinach! Curse you, spinach people. But I saved 1 bite of chocolate, so I'll be okay. Just get it done. Get it in, chew it up, and get it done. Pain is in your mind. Yeah, Sensei! Fear does not exist in this dojo, does it? No, Sensei! Oh no, I almost ate more spinach. You know what? Nope. I am not playing. Homie, don't play that. I kind of feel like I'm going backwards right now. I normally like hit this whole trail. Like there's a proper walking path here. Normally, oh, that is not an ice enemy. I normally have Zant's helmet. when I come here. And not like that's part of the reason. Oh, I totally could have sneak struck him. Oh well. Yeah, so like the whole freeze damage thing really isn't too much of a worry. Where did my meteor rod go? No bow. That's no bueno. I can't survive without a good bow. Alright guys, you know, there might be some more random goodies over here, but honestly, I just kind of want to get up here and get it done. Toby Fox called it. It's finish time, yep. Twice! Duh. I don't know if you've noticed, but the bites are getting smaller and smaller as the night goes on. Like, can it be dangerous to eat too much fiber? Do I need to limit this somehow? There might be a medical reason why you need to quit eating spinach. I don't know. Yeah, thanks, Arya. Yeah, it started kind of coming back in bits and pieces, but yeah, thank you for having my back. 50 chicken! It's kind of hard to picture 50 chicken. He is not enough. Okay, I need to get over there and... Uh-huh. Love you too, brother. Oh, wow, that almost happened. That really almost happened. I was almost eating more spinach. I had a knee-jerk reflex there, and that actually saved my hide. I usually use these like as a sledgehammer or something. I don't normally go into combat with those, but I do stock them, you know, that kind of stuff for that type of stuff. And I need my meteor rod back, and I keep forgetting. I keep watching the heart slowly dwindling down there. Alright, come to Papa. I think I'm done with my ice batwing requirement. I think, excuse me, that was the super suit if I'm not mistaken. I wonder who's going to call me out first on the second mouthful of spinach. Me, because I just did. See if anybody did before me, though. Yeah, Arya, thanks. Thanks for letting me know I'm not going to wind up in ER tonight. So in other words, you took away my only possible excuse. That's okay. I forgive you. Yep. The pain train indeed. Oh. Funny how that muscle memory just comes right back. Alright, last piece of chocolate, so, Can I not skip this? Apparently you cannot skip this. Spinach with chocolate and apple. Spinach with chocolate and apple. I'm trying to process that. Spinach. The chocolate would help, and the apple would actually cover it up. Because I know I've had smoothies and stuff with like kale or spinach in there, but if there's like applesauce or some other kind of, you know, filler in there, it fills it in somehow and it makes it more tolerable. You might be onto something there. Yeah, I remember I had a smoothie once and I knew it had kale in it, but it didn't taste like it. Like, it was so good. Okay, now I can't remember. I think I hit the head first. Yeah, I hit the head first. Onion! You lost me at onion. I don't do onion. I have tried. Now, sometimes if the onion is cooked, like caramelized onion, you know, depending on what it's going on, like a real good fillet of fish, then I can get behind some onions. Sometimes on steak. Like, I was over in Europe, and some of the restaurants out there would have like a fried crispy onion on top of the steak. So good. So yeah, sometimes I can do the onion. But yeah, it's got to be the right, you know, the right kind of deal for me to get into that. Where am I going right now? This way. All right. No, see, mini map, guys. I don't know. I can't remember now who threw that out there, but I don't know if I can do this. I'm going to give it an honest effort, though. I'm going to keep playing the games, so somebody might have to remind me in TOTK to change my mini-map. You know, maybe I'll learn it. But yeah, it keeps getting me all twisted. Wait, where am I going right? See, it just did it again. Alright. Got it. This way. See, I just did it again. Wait a minute. I don't need to go that way yet. Stand by. I am tripping. I knew I was going to forget the steps. I just didn't realize it was going to be, you know, the easy step. Alright, so this is why I like to do the headshot first. Because it gives you a minute to kind of, you know, get ready for the next one. So you can kind of, you know, see where the body's going to go, and then the rest of his body follows. So you can kind of get a good idea where the next eyeball is going to wind up, and you can just kind of wait it out. So yeah, we're good to go so far. We got him off his head. So what, 2 more. So unfortunately we gotta wait until he gets kind of into his next flight pattern. And then the next eyeball will open its eye, and then we can plug it. That one is right on his back there. Okay, so again, getting back to like why it's important to hit the head first. That way you can kind of line up the next shot, because you saw how it started getting away from me. But I knew exactly where it would end up. Kind of nice of him to give you the stamina recharge, not gonna lie. Now, isn't there 2 Karak seeds here? Hey! Lego my ego. Can't fly that way, apparently. That's okay. Still can't fly that way. Area. Save the dragons! Eat raw onion? I don't know. That might leave me comatose. Where's this Korok seed? Did I get this wrong in my brain? I must have. Or maybe... Maybe I have to climb this tree? Or maybe I have to climb the next tree. I don't know anymore. Or maybe there's just one Korok seed and it's all part of the same seed and climbing the tree is part of it. That's what it is. That's right. Okay. We're okay now. Yeah, I don't know, Tubby Fox. I mean, I appreciate a good challenge, but that one's just a little over the top for me. Like I said, I can't do onion. Like, my face can swell up and my tongue can, you know, can be like I just went to the dentist. Sometimes I can get away with it if they're cooked or caramelized, but yeah, beyond that, You lost me at onion, sorry. Literally any other food. So Arya, I don't know what it is. I guess it's because how I line myself up. I look at my mini map. So like, say in my mind I want to go south. I just put north up, and I know I'm heading south. It's just the way I've trained my brain. So, I guess the best way I can explain that is, you know, in your game, maybe turn it to the other setting to where it moves around and you'll understand where I'm coming from better. Like, when you're trained to just glance at that quickly, you don't even think about it. It's muscle memory. It's just, you know, it's a skill. It's learned. I can just glance at that quick. I know which way to run. It's done. It's not, I don't have to think about it. But now when I glance at it, the outcome isn't the same anymore depending on where I turn my link. Does that make more sense? I don't know my words and stuff. It's hard for me to explain things sometimes, but the best thing I can recommend you do is just, you know, turn your own mini-map to where it doesn't stay north, and that might help you understand a bit, like, where that can throw you off. Naydra is a girl. I mean, it's a girlish name-ish. Could be. I didn't know if they had genders. But they do have, like, the long, batty eyelashes. So it always made me feel like it was more feminine. But yeah, if there's, like, something to that, some, like, lore I didn't know about, that's kind of cool. Maybe I'll Google that later on or something. Maybe there's something to that. Yeah, I do the vegan thing. Not always, you know, I cheat a little bit, but, you know, I think a lot of you guys know that have been on my channel for a long time now. I had some health issues there. Well, going vegan helped me to clear a lot of that stuff up, a lot of the disease stuff that I had going on. You know, it took months, if not years. But the vegan diet, magically, a lot of that stuff just, I'm not having problems with anymore with my health. So that was the reason I went vegan, was because there was a lot of science behind, you know, it being beneficial to the body and stuff and clearing up disease. I was like, well, I'm going to try that. I mean, I didn't want to, like, giving up my chicken and stuff was unthinkable. But, I don't know, now that I'm kind of used to the diet, I've just stuck with it. Oh wait, I don't need this right now anyway. But I don't think I could do that if I wanted. I gotta put the scale in the water here. But yeah, I just turned my, I went there just out of muscle memory to get my stamina. I totally forgot I went to the Croc Forest and already did that. So, is cheese bad? Honestly, I think all animal products are bad now, you know, getting back to the science behind all this. PFFAs, I think they're called, the forever chemicals. They're in the environment. Well, the animals we eat live in the environment. They don't wash their food. They can't. It's just everywhere. So they ingest it. And then the animals that eat animals get the toxicity from what was in that flesh into their body through that. It like compounds up the food chain. So fish, especially, microplastics, nanoplastics, forever chemicals. It's out of hand. Like, it's sad. We basically live in a trash can. But yeah, science is saying like it's everywhere. It's on all animals. They have not yet found an animal that doesn't contain these chemicals anymore. So yeah, that's part of it right there. That's part of the problem with, you know, disease in the body. Maybe if you limit your animal intake and, you know, stick to mostly plants, I don't know if that's beneficial. You know, again, you'd probably have to do your own research. But I just know me personally, you know, speaking from my own experiences here, a lot of my disease is gone, and it's been gone. Like, it's just been a miracle. And that was the only thing I did different. I went vegan. So anyway, enough about that. Catch up on comments here. What's up, Ace? Ace, you have a point. Yeah, I mean, that's automated. If I'm within the vicinity of Corner Cottage, I'm not a vegan. In that moment, I am a meat eater. I'm going to eat eggs, cheese, and meat. I'm going to eat nitrates. I'm going to eat additives. I'm going to eat preservatives. And it's going to be okay. Yeah, for those of you that don't know what Corner Cottage is, Google Corner Cottage, Burbank, California. It's the best breakfast burrito on the planet. Or your money back. Like, I've been searching high and low. Everywhere I go, somewhere new, I always try breakfast burritos. Nothing has ever matched the Corner Cottage breakfast burrito. Why did I try to get that freaking spirit orb again? I know I already got it. Genius. Anyway, so yeah, see, I'm thinking about food now. Thanks, Ace. Now I want Corner Cottage. I wonder if they, like, ship. I'm going to have to look into that. Because, like, you can get some food shipped. Like the smoked bread from the smokehouse or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'll give Corner Cottage a call tomorrow. What am I doing right now? Heading this way. Purple marker. Alright, I need to catch up on comments here just for a second, folks. That's a good question, Toby Fox. He was probably like, huh? Tastes like chicken. I have no idea. Yeah, I eat a lot of beans. That's like protein, fiber, antioxidants. Beans are huge. I mean, you kind of got to limit it because it's like dense. So like a small amount of beans go a long way, and I realized I was like getting a little plump in the midsection there. It's like, okay, back off on the beans a little, but yeah, beans is like a superfood. Yeah, Dee, good point. Yeah, that whole thing about the food chain, you know, getting back to that, the little fish eats the bigger fish eats the little fish, and so on and so forth, and it just builds up. Is mayonnaise an instrument? I have no idea. I don't even know how to respond to that. Yeah, thanks, Sonny. It was quite a journey, but, you know, like I said, I was kind of kicking and screaming. Like, I couldn't imagine eating, eating plants and only plants. Like, it didn't compute. And, you know, I was in physical therapy 6 times a week. I'm like, wait, how am I going to recover? How am I going to rebuild the muscles and tissues? And the plant diet does it. I mean, I had to supplement with iron and vitamin B, I think. I was starting to dip a little bit low in my labs with regards to those 2 nutrients specifically. But now that I'm, you know, better, I do introduce some animal back into my diet. Like I'll eat eggs for the iron, you know, some nutrients that are missing. I'll cheat a little and eat cheese on pizza once in a while, you know, things like that. But it's rare. I'm still pretty much vegan 99% of my life. Or probably more like 90 if I'm being more accurate. Well, I guess you're right about that, Arya. Like, good one. You just stumped the stud. Duh. I was thinking about cow's milk, but yeah. And that guy had to be brave, too, by the way. I mean, you're looking at a cow, and you're like... This is like a hold my beer moment. Like, you ask your buddy, should I drink that? Like, I double dog dare you kind of thing. Anyway, that's what I was picturing, but yeah, good one. You got me there. Honestly, I don't crave meat anymore. I used to. For about 3-4 months after I went vegan, I was craving it. Like, I'd be eating something like pistachios. And then it would start tasting like bacon. I'm like, no, this isn't right. Like, something is going wrong in my mouth. Anyway, so that bacon flavor would start coming through, and I'm like, how is this even happening? But then I'd really want bacon, so yeah, it was a nightmare. It was really tough to make the change. Arya. Yeah. Alright, guys, getting back to game here. So, Lynel, save game. I'm antsy. Let's get this done. Arm up, suit up, and eat up. I didn't go get these for nothing. Oh, wait, I guess I need to keep my meteor on for the moment. Yeah, so I'll just, like, change clothes and stuff when we get there, I guess. For right now, I just want to get her done. So I'll probably have to eat some stam. Unfortunately, it's a good Lynel kill, but it's an expensive Lynel kill. I like to do the air, you know, bow. Really get that health knocked out of it. And that consumes stam, because you got to fly over here. That already eats it up. Yeah, this is one of my favorite Lynel kills. It's super easy to get to. Wait, do I have a work? Yes, I do. It's just one of my rounds that I make, you know, when I'm working the map, trying to make the best use out of my meals. And I don't know how many I'm going to go kill for right now. I'll just do a quick meal. And we can now suit up. Bow and attack up. Bye-bye. Get our club out. Got our arrows. Let's party. Yep, there it is. Bow and attack up. Drop that save. Drop it like it's free. Okay, that is a white maimed. I was really hoping for silvers by now. We're not quite there yet, and that's okay. Get them headshots, folks, and there's that stam. Just melting. But I'll use a little one for now. I don't think I'm going to be up here much longer, so I already got a couple of shots off. I might get him from the air, folks. It's going to be close. Got him from the air. Wow. That 5-shot burst really makes a difference. I mean, that's almost doubling. You know, it's 2/3. But, that's a significant increase. Mighty Lynel bow. Yeah, this thing hasn't leveled yet. Why did I even come to this one? In my mind, this was going to be Savage already, but I knew better. Like, it didn't compute. But we're getting bumps on those now. Which means we did get another game bump. Because Mighties don't bump until that happens. So, I don't know if I have something gold yet. Or just something else just turned silver. Something else must have just turned silver. Either Lizzles or Bobkins. That's what links to Mighty Bow, if I remember right. Some of you guys might have to help me on that. I'm sinking here a little. What are you tinking about? Yeah, I'm sinking. Thanks. Alright guys, I'm not done. I want to go kill something. Like, why is that there? Don't need that anymore. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to rocket up to the Lynels. I mean, I really don't have to. It's just more for fun. You know, I've got the bows. It's really out of the way. I mean, I just really want to go up there and get some Lynels killed, but that is a massive tangent. I mean, maybe I'll just go get Zant's helmet for now, like I should have done, you know, before getting into the biome there. Ice attacks. Yeah, let's go do that. Not only that, there's some killing to do. I think we got a Hinox on the way. There should be a Lynel up on top of that mountain that might be worth killing by now. Actually, no, scratch that. That's a leveling Lynel. He will only have Mighty. So, Tubby Fox, that's a good question. I do, on occasion. Like, if I'm out with friends and it's a special occasion and I haven't had, like, meat or eggs in a while, again, to kind of fill in that nutritional gap just a little bit, you know, I might get something with some meat on it. You know, I might not sit down to, like, a big steak or, like, a big meal, but, you know, something that might come with a little bit of meat in it, you know, I'll cheat a little in again, you know, there's still a nutritional gap there, and supplements have been shown to not be as effective as food. So, you know, nature is nature. It's built the way it's built. So, you know, I do recognize the need nutritionally, you know, for some of those nutrients. But again, I try to super limit it and understand that comes with chemical compounds, too, that I really don't want. So that also helps to kind of reinforce that whole, you know, keep the meat to a minimum. But yeah, that Cornish cottage breakfast burrito, that'd be a cheap meal for sure. Ouch. I really don't want to deal with these guys. I'm gonna try to pretend they're not even there. Come on, Link. That frickin' squat thing he does, I complain about it every time it happens. I know it doesn't help. Okay, so honestly, I don't really care about the Hinox, and I don't even care about the Lynel. Again, getting back to them being leveling, we're not quite there yet. He might have some Knight's weapons with some bumps on it by now, but I'm full inventory. So yeah, for now, let's just go ahead and ski-daddle. Actually, there's a Korok seed over here. And a big hearty radish, actually, if I'm... Wow, I walked right on him, didn't even see him. Now, this Korok seed is a pain in my bazooka. I'm not sure what I meant by bazooka. Forget I just said that. Wait, where did it go? Ow! I did nothing to you. There it is. Alright, moving right along. I need to head red marker. Actually, there's some more goodies down here, too. Korok seeds, big hearty radish, possibly some beetles. Yeah, so I'm going to divert just for a couple of goodies here. Those big radishes are money makers. Oh, look at that, beetles. All kinds of beetles down here, too. I've seen all three here. We are at the right time. I want to say there's a couple other random things here. Another Korok seed here. It might be kind of tough to get because we got the rain going on. I'm going to try anyway, just because we're here. Wow, it feels good to be back, guys. Like, I can't tell you enough. You know, just going through the map here in BOTW, you know, the different play style. It's just such a different feel from TOTK. Like, I'm really happy to be back. I really missed the game here, and I didn't realize how much I missed it until I actually just started playing here Master Mode. Where did it go? Did it reset? Man, if it reset, I'm just gonna press. Oh, jeepers. I went way too high. No, I didn't. It's going up there anyway. See? I knew I wasn't losing my marbles completely. Yeah, I remember that one being a real pain in the rain. Of course, I've got my climbing gear. I could have made that like 10 times easier just now. Alright, and this Hinox, he has nothing for me. Honestly, I'm going to bypass him. Loot is not anything worth trashing weapons over. I mean, the good thing is you get the KO credit. You know, so... You know, if I really, really wanted to push silver enemies quickly, I wouldn't be bypassing all this stuff the way I am. But honestly, when we start getting into the Lynel hunts, that'll go fast. When we start getting into the Molduga hunts, that'll go fast. Oh, that's something we can go do. I'm already in the desert. We've had blood moons. That'll be fun. I didn't know if that was going to work or not. Whoa! Loss of footing. I just did that. That does not count for spinach, by the way. That was declared long ago. Thankfully. Uh-oh, looks like my video is starting to stutter there. Hopefully I don't lose the feed. Looks like it's still running, though. Did I have to climb trees here? I can't remember. I didn't think I'd make it. Took me a minute to zero in on them. Alright, there it is. It's good to know I'm going to have that before we get up into Hebra, though. Like, I tend to rely on that a lot just for that unfreezable until I can get that other set bonus taken care of. But that takes some... That's a process. So Zant's helmet is just a good, you know, in-between there to kind of fill in that gap. Alright, guys. Yeah, honestly, I kind of want to go do a Kind of want to go do a Molduga kill. And that'd be a real fun place to quit video here. It's 11:40, which means I've been on for exactly 3 hours. So yeah, we will absolutely go knock out one or two of those bad boys. Okay, Dee Dee, thanks for letting me know that. Yeah, my computer, I don't know what it is, if it's the computer or internet. But we're having a lot of storms in the area, and every time it's storming around here, internet issues are abundant. So I'll keep trying to glance at it, you know, to make sure that the numbers are still moving there. Hopefully, you know, it fixes itself here real shortly. Look at me going for Ruby Shield again. Freaking TOTK got me again. Wow, these have already respawned? What is happening? I might even have some Endura carrots back. Nice. 3 of them. These things do not turn on a dime. Come on, figure it out. There you go. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll just, you know, snag these 2 Moldugas guys, and then we'll go ahead and call it. So I'll do my outro, you know, after I'm done killing here. So just, you know, in the meantime, just wanted to say thank you guys so much for hanging out. You know, it's been super fun chatting. There's a lot of info being tossed around there. Awesome. Definitely, definitely love you guys and how you're so generous with your knowledge. You guys, that's going to help some folks out. So thank you so much for, you know, sharing your knowledge of the game. Especially with all these hacks and stuff I never knew anything about. You know, as much as I played the game, you know, a lot of the stuff I just never would have thought to do. So I'm having fun learning as I'm doing the video series at the same time. So again, just thank you so much for being so awesome. And as always, guys, I definitely enjoy hanging out with you anyway. It's just super fun doing the lives. I don't think I'll... Every single time, guys, Lizzles. And I knew this was going to happen when I was complaining about not being able to find Lizzles. I said, now watch, every single time I go after Molduga, this is going to be what we'll be dealing with. And without fail, it's been that way ever since. That's okay. I enjoy a challenge. So I might go try to knock out all 4 of these. Why not? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Why? You only live once, right? Okay, that's gonna break soon. That's okay. Just in case I need it, you never know. Got the bone suit. Let's do this thing. Whoa! What just happened there? I was holding the button down, but I jumped or something and it took me out of spin mode. Wow, that weapon lived! I cannot believe that club survived. And look at me, taking temperature damage for no reason. Stand by. Alright, yeah, we might as well go ahead and dump him. That's gonna break in one hit. No bumps on the Royal Halberd yet. So yeah, we don't have silver moblins yet. I know that for a fact. No bumps on a broadsword? So yeah, we must have just gotten silver bodkins then. That must have been that bump unlock that I was picking up on. But again, I'm not 100% on that anymore, so... YOLO! Alright, let's go do a couple more of these if we can squeeze it in. If you guys can suffer through the late night with me just a little bit longer. I've just really been wanting to do Molduga hunting now, these past few sessions. And since, you know, we had the time to do it tonight, I just really wanted to make this happen. Alright. Oh, he got me. Ouch. I did not time that right at all. Oops. Actually, I've got fairies. Scratch that. Yeah, we're good. There's my timing. Okay, I still got my suit on. Yeah, we should be good. See? Okay, I don't know. I'm not being patient enough or something in my button pressing here. Ooh, he might clip me here with his tail. He's gonna be close. This is even more fun when you know, are getting those bumps on the weapon drops. Because it's always like knight stuff, royal stuff. So it's just that much more fun, you know, when you're getting those bonuses. But we're not quite there yet. Yeah, okay. We're just not there yet. All good. Actually, while we're here, there are a couple of goodies we can get in and get out. One being right freaking there. Real quick rupees here. We don't even have to deal with this nest. Okay, let's take advantage of that power meal I ate. FAFO. Okay, I have to be honest here. I have no idea what that stands for. FAFO. Yeah, somebody's going to have to help me out on that one. My shorthand lingo isn't quite up to snuff yet. Alright, and it's not nighttime anymore, so that means no more lizzles. Awesome. Actually, stand by. Where am I at with my weapons? I could dump the spear in favor of another club. I could dump that in favor of another club. There is a nest here I could hit real quick for a club. It's a bit out of the way, I guess. I'll probably lose the sand seal. Oh yeah, no map yet. Speaking of maps, right? I need to get the desert map. That's the bad boy nest right there. So I might park my sand seal out a ways. Maybe I can get in here and just snag that weapon real quick. That'd be nice if I could. Right, that's definitely got some use on it. Need to figure out which one's actually holding it. Ow! Whoa! Who just drilled? Oh! I'm not gonna do this. This club is not worth all this right now. I trash half my inventory just, you know, dealing with this. So yeah, I kind of forgot. This is something that I like to do during the night. When they're all sleeping, I'll just sneak in there, you know, and scoop the weapon up. I totally forgot. This is really a nest. So, yeah. I've got 2 mouthfuls of spinach I need to eat. That reality just set in. And I have no more chocolate, so this is really gonna suck. And where does Sand Seal go? No, bueno. Hi. He's got what I want. Something else I asked for in my BOTW videos. I wanted horse gear for sand seals. Like, you know, you could get the gear, whatever, give the sand seals different things. And one of them would be like an ancient, you know, something that would, you could whistle it. They didn't give us that, clearly. But, yeah, that would have been cool. Find out. Like right now, do you happen to know where the gold Lynels are or will be? Yes, Sonny, every single leveling Lynel in the entire game will eventually turn into gold. So if you know where the silvers are, you know where the golds are. You just have to get your KO score, that hidden stat, built up to that point. So the Lynel routes that I'm going to run, probably, you know, after I'm done with the whole Toolin adventure, or that's not the Toolin adventure here in BOTW, it's just Rito. But, see, I am going to run that route. And I don't have the maps up here, but there's 3 stock white maimed Lynels up here in the Hebra region, northern Hebra tundra. And they're all leveling, so at some point they'll turn silver, they'll turn gold. And then there's 3 more way up here somewhere on that little path, you know, kind of in between the Great Skeleton and Typhoid Ruins. And again, all those will be gold. And every other leveling Lynel, guys, will turn gold. So, like, even these here that start out red, they level. So they'll eventually, again, you know, turn blue, white, then silver, then gold. There's one kind of by the castle out here in the field somewhere, kind of northeast of the giant chasm. What's that called? The temple area, the Forgotten Temple. There's one out there. That Lynel I took out over here that we just, you know, killed, that'll eventually turn gold. So yeah, literally every single leveling Lynel in the whole game will be your Disneyland. Roger that, Aria. I will work on that. I don't even remember where the tower is for this anymore. I think over around here somewhere. See, I'm going to pay attention to that moving forward. When we go out to do our Toolin adventure, Rito adventure, you know, I'll make sure I hit the towers on the way. In both biomes. When I go back through some of these other areas, I'll sidetrack and get towers, you know. In fact, I might even just start doing a tower video one day where we just, you know, start branching out to start filling the map in. That way we don't have to do it on the way anymore. It's kind of already there, like preemptively. So, yeah, that'll be a fun day. Just kind of a exploration. I mean, we got a 5-star speedster horse. We might as well use it. Whoa, where am I? Did I get too far south? I probably got too far south. If you start hitting map edge, that'll happen. Alright, one more mouthful of spinach, and then hopefully I'm done with spinach for the day. Ugh. I've probably had about like 5 measured servings by now. Uh-oh. Oh! Uh-uh. I didn't want to die and have to eat more spinach because I was busy eating more spinach. Not okay. Is that thing still chasing me? Whoa! That thing is still chasing me. I've never had one chase me that far before. What? I've never seen that happen before. They usually give up pretty quick. Maybe I'm making a lot of noise on the sand seal or something. I don't know, but wow. He had my number. I just realized I got 17 seconds left on my meal. I wasted all that time messing around there. There it goes. Oh, we are not temperature controlled. Didn't I buy once upon a time? I could have sworn I bought one of those warm protection clothings. I guess I didn't. That's okay. I'll live. Yes, organic, Sonny. You know, again, getting back to trying to limit the number of pollutants in the body, I decided to go organic. It's expensive and it sucks, but I figured every little bit helps. You know, if the body doesn't have to deal with that, it can take care of other stuff. So, yeah, for now at least, I'm going organic. Thanks, Jackie L. Good to see you back. Yeah, there's been a lot of spinach tonight. I should have a spinach counter going, you know, but I don't. Ugh. Happy cells, at least. Got it. Alright, yeah, let's get back to that, shall we? I will go ahead and kill that last Mugula, and then I'm going to go ahead and call it, folks. So yeah, nothing, it's okay. Oh wait, don't I have that meat still? Stand by. Oh no, I don't want to negate my attack power meal. Never mind! I still have that frozen meat. That actually gives you hot weather protection for a minute. It's not great. Wow, yeah, my back is starting to... The left leg is not going numb. Yeah, I've been sitting here a hot minute. I took that intermission about 2 hours ago. I should have gotten up again since then, now that I'm saying that out loud. Kind of funny how the body reminds you, but it's like you ignore it, you know? You pretend it's not there. You're like, no, I can just do one more thing, real quick. Okay, that is most likely an Octorok. Might as well get our rupees. Pretty sure my sand seal is gone. I'll just have to hoof it over there. Thankfully, it's not super far. And I don't have my sand boots yet. I'm going to have to make that a priority pretty soon. Because running around in the sand and the snow... Wow, what just happened there? Yeah, let's not do that. Oh, that was a savage bow. No wonder. Totally forgot I had. Yeah, I even had that equipped. That's okay. We just had a blood moon. We can do one more kill before I end this video. We can go get our Great Plateau Lynel, which I totally forgot about because, you know, master mode and all. So yeah, the left leg is just gonna have to wait a freaking minute. And my left butt cheek. And my neck, and my back, and my shoulder. Y'all need to knock it off for 10 more minutes. Alright, hopefully I can get this guy out of my way before that Molduga gets involved. Oh, sweet, that was a fire. Yeah, we need those guys. Red and yellow tails. Both of those. Okay, we're good on attack. We're good on hearts-ish. I got fairies. I got more spinach. On attack up. Attack power meal. Yep, let's do this. Drop a save. Oh, he's the... Yeah, okay. Oh, no, you don't. You are not about to derail this entire fist fight. No siree. Yo! See? Okay, that's what's happening. Because I know I didn't push the button that time. When the sand pops me up, it's behaving like I jumped. And then when I try to, get into my spin mode, it does the jump slam. Wow, that took me a minute to figure out what was going wrong there, because it... Like, at first I just thought it was me, pushing wrong buttons or something. But no, that time I paid super close attention. So stay off those little sand mounts that pop up. And that right next to them. Wait, what was that? Not paying attention again. Yeah, I'm gonna tech refresh my spear. That thing's been used a few times. That critical hit is also, awful enticing. Alright guys, there's a couple of quick goodies here. I really wish I wasn't taking all this damage, but it's whatever. Bananas are easy enough to go farm. I really don't mind that much. Wow, I am getting a lot of these right now, which is good. We're going to need them, as I just mentioned a second ago. And I think the Oasis is temperature controlled. Climate controlled. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, so just some random lootables here. Lizards, so you don't walk around too fast. Don't sprint. You can usually scoop up hightail and hardy here. In fact, I usually just walk around and spam my button because a lot of times I don't see them. I just kind of walk right into them, but I check the trees, Sometimes they're just kind of sitting there willy-nilly. But sometimes they're behind a tree, at the same time. So I try to just give everything a real good look. There is a balloon to pop that I'm not seeing right now. There you are. Did I just miss that? I just missed that. Yeah, I usually get more lizards. Oh well. Another chest around here somewhere? Is that back over at Arbiter's? Oh yeah, it's probably the Mugula chest that dropped. Scratch that. Alright guys, great plateau, Lynel kill, and then we're going to go ahead and cut it off. That left leg is really not happy with me at the moment. Wow, it's midnight. So I see we lost a few there along the way. I know, guys, it's getting late. This is a longer feed tonight. We're going on about 3.5 hours, so that's a good amount of time for game time here. And I'm definitely starting to feel it. Like, mentally, I'm slowing down. My brains are turning mushy. The body is protesting. So yeah, it's probably about time anyway. It's funny. I was thinking about, going to more lives from here on out. I was like, well, I can just do everything live. Then I thought about, like, how much time I'd just be sitting here. It's like, yeah, I can't do that. Like, at least when I'm editing stuff, I can get up, exercise, do something, go up and down the stairs, whatever. During lives, that'd be harder to manage. Uh-oh. No more spinach! Wow, 1 minute 44 seconds. Let's see if we can do this. Gonna be awful close. Okay, that might break. Make sure I got my bone system on. I do. Oh, Lynel bow. That's gonna break. I can't use that right now. I'll fall right out of the air. That's okay. We are about to get a new one. Shiny. Okay, try to approach him from a sideways angle. A little more hang time. Not always much. Every little bit counts. Ooh, I let that stam get awful low, didn't I? So right between the horns at the top of his head, you should get that face shot. I almost got him dead from the air. One more shot, I would have had him. Alright, so yeah, we can go ahead and dump the Lynel bow. I'm gonna see what I got for a crusher. Actually, that was stupid. That claymore can go. Actually, no, scratch that. That spear can go. Okay, so that's a 3-shot bow. I don't know if quick shot like negates that whole thing, so I might have to find a bare bones one. I don't know how that works. But that'll be for another time. Like I said, my brains are getting mushy here. Well, at least it's not long throw. I'll take the durability. Win. Yeah, we're doing pretty good, guys. And look at that. I had a minute to spare. So, folks, thank you again so much for sticking with. It was a lot of fun. Definitely enjoyed the chats tonight. A lot of good information flowing. Let's do it again tomorrow. Tomorrow, Sunday, so 1 p.m. my time. Yeah, it'll be fun. And, guys, I'm just going to go ahead and actually, like, pre-warp so I remember what in the heck it is we're going to be doing. You know, when I log back in tomorrow, because what always happens is I log in, I'm like, huh, what are we going to do today, you know, and then, yeah, that happens. So, you know, considering we're about to do a Divine Beast, and that's going to be time intensive, I want to make sure, I get right into that, you know, get the horse, get going right out there toward Rito, you know, we'll get some stuff on the way, of course, the towers, maps, you know, a couple of shrines, and some other just random lootables, the Great Fairy Fountain. So yeah, folks, when we come back, there's going to be some to-dos, for sure. And while it's, you know, 6:45 p.m., I might even grab up some more Dragonbone Moblin clubs before we actually even start making that journey. So, folks, again, thank you so much for all the fun tonight. It was an awesome session, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Absolutely, guys. I appreciate it, but thank you. Always a pleasure. Absolutely always a pleasure. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Alright, folks. Y'all have a good night. And as always, best of luck and happy hunting. Oh, and before I let you go, guys, please take a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment. That would really be appreciated. Super helpful, too, as far as the channel goes. So definitely appreciate your efforts there. And taking just a few more seconds to mash those buttons for me. And as always, please leave me a comment below. I do take time to read those. And 99 times out of 100, I'll respond to them. So again, guys, thank you so much. Best of luck and happy hunting.